We mix it all with these, baby, come and feel the beat. Ooh, we are BTM reviews, baby. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I want to fight with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah. Yeah. For the bourbons of the toys tonight. Rip this mumble, but we're feeling right. Spins, but stand our ground. Wrapped in joy with every beat and sound. Dive in the mix will set you free. Here at BTM Reviews, join the symphony. Ooh, we are BTM Reviews, baby. Yeah. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I want you to vibe with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah. Glass, let's get by. Together we'll make the spirits high. Leave the naysayers in the dust, child. Join the rhythm, sing and get wild. Ooh, we are BTM Reviews, baby. Nobody does it like us. Hey, you know I want you to skydive with honey. Blend it all in harmony, yeah.
In a world that's moving fast, grips is trying to make it last. But here we are in our own lane, talking bourbon, toys and things, chasing dreams like wild horses. Yeah, faithful hearts in the frame. BCM Reviews, we won't fade away. With passion in our veins, we're here to stay. From the bourbon's glow to stories untold, together in this journey, brave and bold. Lighting up the night sky with every sip and every sigh, celebrating moments with true and real. It's in these things we find appeal. Grifters fade into the mist. Yeah, we rise above and we exist. BCM Reviews, we won't fade away. With passion in our veins, we're here to say. From the bourbon's glow to stories untold, together in this journey, brave and bold. We'll keep talking about what we love in the world that we're dreaming of. Together we'll rise above anything that comes our way. BCM Reviews, we won't fade away. With passion in our veins, we're here to stay. From the bourbon's glow to stories untold, together in this journey, brave and bold.
Welcome to BTM Reviews, where we talk about the news. Got the scoop you need to hear. Stay a while, join the cheer. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Pour the bourbon, let it flow. Talking dreams.
chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Boys and gadgets, playtime fun. From old school to brand new ones. Action figures, cars that zoom. Feel your heart and light the room. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz, come take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today.
Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews with the greatest intros on the internet. I know Mordred Kane, Julio, the whole chat loves it. That's why they show up, just for the intros. How's everybody doing this Friday night? I hope you're doing good. I am. Kind of an easy day today. No appointments. So that was nice. Quiet for me. Not for this guy, though. Jim's had a pretty busy day. How are you, buddy? You're muted.
Well, you muted me.
I didn't mute you. I
Ah.
don't have that ability. You've had a busy day.
Yeah, I was, watching planes fall out of the sky in Philadelphia, and
Arguing with people on X.
arguing with people on X about, I don't know. I mean, nobody can explain why there was 3 people on the helicopter: a crew chief,
Pilot and co-pilot.
some pilot, co-pilot, but the pilot that the name they listed was the trainer, the guy training, the instructor.
Okay.
Picture they showed for this guy is an old picture because it shows him as a staff sergeant. So he wasn't a pilot yet, so it's old. That's an E6.
In the Army, you don't have to be an officer to fly a helicopter.
You have
right?
to be a warrant officer.
So
you
that's
have to be a warrant
E7 or
officer.
above.
No, that's CW01, CW02, CW03, CW04.
Right, so they have to transfer to officer without going to officer school after E6. Okay.
Yeah, it's
they offered that to
it's
my
higher.
dad.
It's higher than any enlisted. You're not a commissioned officer. You're sort of a commissioned officer, but you're a warrant officer. They
Yeah, they
it's
offered
like in
my
between.
dad that.
It's
Yeah,
in
they offered
between.
my-
In
they offered
between
my-
enlisted and officer.
Yeah, they offered my dad that, and he said no.
So it's just weird that picture. But then there's a third person that they won't give any information about, and it's clear it's a woman because people have said it's a woman, and you can hear her voice on the radio traffic, and it's a woman.
You're a misogynist. How could you know that?
Well, I guess if you notice a woman's voice, you're a misogynist. That's what I learned today.
Well, have you heard Cynic? He sounds like a woman. Listen. What's up, Cynic?
Hey boys.
Ugh, that's
Hey.
disgusting. Oh, don't do that. That's worse than your fucking black scent, dude. Holy crap.
Well, you don't like my black scent? I've got 2 of them. What's wrong?
I'm just giving you shit. How are you, man?
I'm good, brother. Same thing here. A lot of hurry up and wait with the stuff I've got to take care of up here in Birmingham today. So just kind of played on Twitter and took care of some like stuff that I had to do, man. Really easy day. It's all right.
Yeah, nice Friday, right? Weather's still
Yeah.
holding out here. It's like 48 again today.
It was about it was 60 something degrees here yesterday, and it was like in the low 50s and storming, like raining all day here today. So it was great.
I don't mind warm rain, dude. I don't care about that. So Jim, what is this Brock Lobster thing that you posted? Brock Lobster.
Oh, wait. You're talking about the
Something you
wrestling
posted?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Brock Lobster?
that's Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, that's Cody Rhodes. Okay.
That's just who said it. Yeah, who Jim was for.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, hold on. I will
I didn't
pull it
look
up.
at that.
I will pull it up. So I don't know if anyone watches wrestling and knows who Cody Rhodes is. You know, he's Randy Rhodes' son, I believe. Or not Randy Rhodes. What the fuck? Is it not Randy Rhodes? What's
Yeah,
the
it
guy's
is,
name?
Dusty
Dusty
Rhodes.
Rhodes.
He wrote, yeah.
Randy Rhodes is the guitar player. Anyway.
For starters, there's been a sign out here. Where's the guy?
Now, he's not Gold Dust, right? That was someone else, wasn't it?
That was Dusty Rhodes. Not
No,
Dusty Rhodes'
no.
brother. That was Cody Rhodes' older brother. Was
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought that was another one of Dusty Rhodes' sons, yeah.
Yeah.
That is not it. But throw that up. What does that say? Christine Chandler loves Barb.
Okay. Christine Chandler. That's Chris Chan. Loves Barb. Barb is actually Chris Chan's mother's name. So this is some Kiwi farmer or someone being funny. You know, they had 2 signs.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Check a box.
For starters, there's been a sign out here.
Okay.
Where's the guy?
So the guy
That is
got a
not
troll in at a wrestling convention.
But
Huh?
throw that up. What does that say?
Well, whatever this is, Thursday Night Raw or
Christine-
whatever, I don't know.
Chandler loves Barb.
Hell yeah.
Good.
Now, how many people in that audience you think actually knew what he was talking about?
Some did.
It's
Some,
not
right,
for the
right.
audience. It's for everybody.
Not for the audience, it's
us.
for us.
Right.
Now I gotta pay that guy.
Is Chris Chandler in jail?
No,
Christian?
he's out.
No. Yeah,
Christian,
he's out
no.
with a girlfriend. Yeah.
With a girlfriend.
Yeah. It's the last I heard.
I thought Chris Chan was playing as a girl.
Yeah, you can be a girl. You can be a lesbian.
Yeah.
Watching Dave's brain break in half
It's retarded.
in real time is amazing.
It's retarded. I hate the stupidity of the whole thing, dude. It's retarded. What were you gonna say, Jim?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I've been called a bot today on Twitter.
Well, that should make you feel good. Nobody believes you're real, so they won't come after you.
Maybe. I don't know.
You got something else?
Well, I guess Tucker got in trouble because he
By who? He owns his own network.
he's got those bankers with the small hats coming at him now because I don't know, man. You know, something to do with Tucker was talking to some guy, I guess, and he accused somehow Israel being responsible for killing Kennedy. Oh.
The guy Tucker was talking to?
think Tucker agreed with them. Like, oh yeah, it was because of nuclear power plants or I don't fucking know, man. It's hard to follow these conspiracy theories.
Israelis stole nuclear bombs from us or something. Isn't that like some?
No, they didn't steal. The Israeli, no, it's not a myth.
They
The
stole the
Israelis
plans.
No, they didn't steal anything. It was given to them.
Uranium.
It was given to them by us. It didn't just walk away.
Or we
was
just
given
wrote
to
it
them.
down like that because
It was transferred to them. And it was actually the Israelis and another small plucky country in Africa called South Africa that was developing the bombs, and they actually made one and tested it. And the test was, they know when they tested it and everything. They know it worked. And then when what?
The South Africans?
Yeah.
South Africans, yeah. Well, that was during apartheid. And then once that apartheid was ending, they transferred all the information, got rid of it because they kind of knew it would be a bad idea to give crazy people who put rubber tires around people and light them on fire to let them have nuclear bombs would not be a good idea.
Simply says given, though I'm not entirely sure the people transferring it had the authority to do so.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. It was a little loosey-goosey in the 50s.
Why are you sweeping for the small hats all of a sudden? You scared?
I was sweeping for the American government saying it, loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
So basically, I'm a freak because I said that they should have to tell us who the pilot was of the fucking helicopter that flew into the plane. And freaks like you are going to harass them.
Are you still fighting this?
Oh, yeah, these fucking
like
people.
Right now,
stop.
live time?
Right now, they're still fucking going.
Just call them all troon lovers. And
they're all going right
What's
now.
up, Wizard?
Yes, they have to. Why would they want to keep it secret? Because of freaks like you who harass them to no end.
Zionist Jim is a new one, is what Mordred
No.
says.
No, not at all.
It's not what your neighbors say.
Just because I don't like. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, Jim.
The word that Ruby was using, or not Ruby, One Gun likes to use, coon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you put Dune in front of coon, I don't really like those people.
Oh. What's up, Moo Moo Buckaroo?
Oh, awesome. Congrats, Dave.
Way to go, Dave.
Moo Moo Buckaroo.
I got to announce, I am doing a weekly show with Frog Tony called Detractors Suck. And it'll be every Flurbs Day at 17 account.
Sure. That's pretty funny. I want to thank Moo Moo Buckaroo for the $20. I couldn't stand the boredom.
Yeah. I'd eat a bullet.
Going on, Tony.
Chris, we were going to call it Fuck That Liar Cynic, but I thought having that in the title might be bad.
Then he read through my DMs like an ex-girlfriend. And
Yeah.
After he did mine the night before. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new nickname. It's Lil Skimmy.
That just tells me, like, you think way too much about this shit, man. Like,
Think about it all the time.
About the internet?
Cynic's face reveal. What's up, Preston?
Yep.
Yes, Cynic will do his face reveal when Tony gets to 10,000 subs.
I have nothing better to think about, so I just fight with people online, and
Yeah, but when it's over, you forget about it.
Oh,
Is
see
my
Michael
point.
Malice.
Michael Malice.
See, Michael Malice always says, we all know that Black Hawk pilot must have been a woman. But was she Asian as well?
Wow.
Her name was Something Wong. Or maybe it was We Too Low. Or We Too High. I don't know.
Oh, heck yeah, good. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was reading Preston Moore's chat.
Oh, cool. He's in Berlin.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring some Germans here to build the wall. They did a good one in Berlin.
Is that where Preston lives, or is Preston on vacation, or what?
Preston's
Oh,
going back home. She's on a layover.
Oh. Hi, Preston.
Yeah. She's going back home. She's Russian, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don't fly over the Ukraine. Her name was remote operator, says Simply Green Gem.
Oh.
Her name was remote operator. Yeah. They were testing out the drone capabilities. Yeah, I try to never take a flight with a layover. But I know you're flying back to Russia, so there's probably no direct flights from wherever you were coming from. But man, that sucks. So this person is alive.
This person is alive, okay? That this is other things like how did this person's name and picture and all this stuff get out right away saying this was the pilot, and they let it go and
Why
be
didn't you
out there
check
for
your
almost
sources,
24.
though, Jim.
It was out there for 24 hours before it was some anonymous Facebook post comes out saying, "Oh no, that's not me. I'm alive," and then another 12 hours before a video comes out. All right,
he's eating Chester's cheese popcorn. Yes,
and so then this is whatever. So then I'm like, well, why are they hiding the identity of this person who was actually flying a helicopter? Reports are it was actually a female trainee or something. And then this person goes, because look what the fuck they're doing to the woman above. So this woman, who's not a woman,
it's a man.
And I said, well, she's a guy, so.
Oh, Jim just looking for the fire today. Holy shit.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do
it. That's pretty good, Jim. I like it.
I do too.
That's pretty fucking funny. Let's see here. Moo gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Moo Buckaroo. Kevin Prostero got one. Summer Swan, Preston Moore, Sweet Tooth, and Katie did.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Everybody
job, guys.
give Moo a thank you. Awesome.
Thank you, Moo.
Look, Preston, you're on a layover in Berlin, and you get a free membership to BTM Reviews.
Berlin!
Your night couldn't have got any better. Or it's probably daytime in Berlin, right? Or
no, they're 7 hours ahead of us. So
3 o'clock in the morning, you're on a fucking layover. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah, they're 6 or 7 hours ahead of us. I know that.
No, Britain's 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah. So they would
probably
be
9 hours.
They would be,
they're probably 9. Yeah. Wait. How much are my memberships? I think they're $3. So that's $15. Thank you, Moo Buckaroo. I'm a Dave Pay Pig. Well, you just told me I'm going to be on Frog Tony show. Don't look for me there anytime soon. Yeah.
At least you guys aren't cancel pigs like Matt Barr and his fucking faggy friends who are trying to fucking contact OAN to get Ethan's appearance canceled.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that. That was yeah. You didn't see that?
Oh yeah.
That's One American News, right?
Yeah. They try to get Ethan canceled. That enlightened fucking fan.
No, Matt Barr too. Matt Barr
that's
started.
what I was about to say. It started with enlightened fan, then Matt Barr done the same thing.
Okay, so
Buckaroo, I'm done with the drama, man. I'm not doing the Tony show. Just not doing it. Jesus Christ.
Well, welcome, Late Night Ramblings. Good to see you over here on the wonderful Rumble and Woo Pig. So yeah, what is this? This has to be the first stream I have ever stumbled into that someone with the Arkansas Razorbacks in their background. Lol. Hello. Well, if you just like to banter about nonsense and talk about stuff that it's just stuff, right? It doesn't matter. We have fun here. I hope you followed or found the right show. Tonight we're going to talk about an American classic, Justified. And these two
Hold on, I'll be
episodes-
back. I just had a technical difficulty here.
These two episodes, I'm going to say, really outstanding, Cynic.
Yeah, I
was
enjoyed
not-
them, man.
I was not bored at all. That goddamn Ava.
Yeah, that shit was annoying, right?
She is annoying as shit, dude.
Yeah.
I
And
like.
she really thinks a lot about herself since she became a crime boss
Yeah,
in
right.
by proxy because she's fucking the crime boss, right? Like
yeah,
just because you're fucking me doesn't mean you run my empire.
yeah. We'll get into it, man. It's just it's weird, like, and this is one of those things where it's like, why the fuck would Walter Goggins go to her for anything? Like, legitimately. Like, dude, this is your future. She's disposable to you. You don't care about anybody but yourself. Anyway, I did buy those Goggins goggles.
Did you really? Let me know
Yeah.
how good they are so I can get some. I don't like Goggins so much, but those goggles look fire as fuck. I'd like to wear them while I'm in the gym just to fuck
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah, they look cool. And then you can put on the fucking arms to be just regular sunglasses. So
Tony's not streaming, Moo Moo. What are y'all talking about? Mark was seen on Tony's stream.
Elemental's a really good guy. Did
It
Jim
sounded like you almost called-
Frog Tony is Frog Tony streaming tonight?
No,
Oh, he's not.
no.
Uh,
Ruby, you don't get it. Dave and I are the most racist on YouTube. Is that what the title is that we got? The most racist.
I know
on
I
YouTube?
did.
It was
I know.
something-
I
okay,
know.
yeah.
I did.
That's
Yeah.
right. You got it, and I'm clamoring for it, and I didn't get it. So Ruby, you can't have a wrench, bro.
Fucking strangest thing just happened.
What'd you do? Drop your popcorn on the floor?
No.
Oh.
I opened a can of
Your
Red
life
Bull.
alert go off.
No, I've been sitting here. A can of Red Bull's been sitting on my desk for a half hour since before we started.
Yeah.
I went to open it. It fucking exploded everywhere.
Your
Like,
fucking Red Bull?
Yeah, I've never seen a Red Bull do that. Like, you shake them up and pop them. They don't do nothing. I
Yeah,
didn't
they're
shake it or
lightly
nothing.
carbonated.
Yeah. I mean, it went all over. I was like, what the fuck?
Too much CO2 from the factory, man.
I don't know, but it's crazy.
I forgot to send Elemental the link. He can come in after we talk to about, and I'll send Ruby the link too. I ain't giving Ruby a wrench. She'll start fucking muting people. I don't mute people in my chat unless they talk about
Ruby.
family.
Yeah, this
Right.
tastes fucked up. I wonder if there's something wrong with it.
I
My
had a
mom-
Red Bull earlier today. Is it a one of the 16 ounces?
No,
Or
it's an
12
8-ounce
ounces,
one,
I
but
mean.
I'm saying it tastes really bad though. Like, it don't taste
I
right.
had a
I'm wondering if-
12-ounce
Don't
one
drink it.
earlier today, and it
Huh?
tasted like shit.
Yeah,
Don't drink it.
Yeah.
Why?
If it tastes like
Why?
shit, it could be bad.
Yeah, if something happens, I got witnesses.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got like
Then you'll never see your
20
grandkids again for what? Because you drank a fucking shitty Red Bull on stream.
Then they can each have Ferraris too.
I will lie and say we didn't see it.
you better put me
It's on
down.
video.
You
I'll
better
delete the
we'll
fucking
delete the
screen.
video. Yeah, Dave he'll delete it. We want to both be in the wheel with a Ferrari.
I'm already in the wheel.
I want to be in the wheel. I want a Lamborghini actually. I don't like Ferraris as much.
Best I could do is a Toyota Camry,
What year?
1997.
Gold?
Sure.
All right. You got a deal, pal.
Yellow. Get him the yellow one.
I want the champagne and I want the XLE package. I drive the shit out of 97 Camry. What are you talking about?
All right, Ruby. I'm going to make your wet dreams come true.
Mm.
Good morning,
I'll take your
observers.
pictures of,
Today we're hitting three
simulated
interesting
bent
science
over a
articles.
table.
A famous cave collapses. The impact of electromagnetic fields.
Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry, I
and the
thought I was
forcing of
muted.
space weather on
Uh,
ozone
Yeah, you
destruction.
stupid pig.
Of course, we'll also have storms and a bit of space weather, so we're starting here with the last 24 hours on our star. One significant eruptive event, followed by the continued rotation of the sphere. Coronal hole beginning to turn out
What's
of
up,
view
Ben?
there to the right. The lone eruptive event yesterday, which you likely caught with your eyes, was the snap release of a large plasma filament next to the coronal hole. There are more filaments under eruption watch right now, but as for the one that erupted, faint halo signatures on SOHO are visualized in the endless
Halo.
spiral model. Shows an impact is
Preston.
likely to occur
Where's
tomorrow
Master
night,
Chief?
late on February 1st, but it will be arriving on the heels of the coronal hole stream. That's expected tonight or early tomorrow. We'll be watching geomagnetic conditions this weekend for sure. Could get some good aurora. And looking further ahead, we have one complex of active regions. It's actually 3 sunspot groups crammed into that one area, and there is only the most minor magnetic mixing at the moment. It's why we haven't taken bigger flares from the group. We're watching that development as well. A quick weather note. The cyclone in the South Indian Ocean is now moving more west than southwest, meaning that its track now targets not only the tiny islands east of Madagascar, but Madagascar itself, second major storm impact of the last couple weeks there. Interesting note up next, the famous ice cave in southern Argentina. Stories and conspiracies and rumors abound. Well, it has collapsed. Wonder what was actually in there and how it was made. Up next, good article on EMF and biology. This one is focusing on the impact of technological EMF, but it has broader application, and the health effects it identifies are the same ones identified for cosmic ray exposure and exposure to geomagnetic storm resonance frequencies. Last but not least, excellent study confirming for about the 1000th time it is the particle forcing that destroys ozone. While light photoelectrically creates it, the particles break it down, and since those particles are what surges during a magnetic pole shift, and that has already begun to occur, it is the ozone that we expect to begin taking the hardest hits first. Tomorrow, the monthly special issue goes out for the Observer Review e-magazine members. It is part 3 in our pole shift video series. Every month, there is the magazine issue and then something special like the video coming tomorrow. Sign up at the link below. And folks, today is the last day to get a Suspicious Observer shirt. From here, it's all space weather news and Observer Ranch. One last chance to get the old school style for the SOOGs. Find at the link below and at the observerranch.com store. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow. Right here, but right now it's 5 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.
Be safe, everyone. Everyone, go out there and be safe.
Yeah, I haven't heard yet. There was a massive,
Yeah, my-
double something or other today.
Yeah, you know, we keep watching these, man, and these things keep hitting us, and like nothing ever really happens. I'm starting to raise an eyebrow, Jim.
Well, they're just trying to lull you into a false sense of
Hold on,
security.
let me. Can I finish my statement?
No.
Oh fuck. Well, let me try. You've lulled me into this thing about a trainee pilot, and now you've been trying to mess with me about these rays, and I've put aluminum foil all
Listen,
over my fucking house. Everywhere.
Until they release the name of the alleged female pilot, that they haven't released the name yet, and we could see what it is, if it's a man or a woman or a trans man or trans woman or bipolar, bipedal, whatever the fuck they call it. Until then, we don't know who it is, and they're not releasing the information. Why?
DEI.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
I
man.
do agree with that 100%. Yeah. These fucking women every time, man. Misogyny. I'm shooting the misogyny gun at the government right now.
And we saw that video just the other day with the woman who was just trying to drive those kids that won the national championship, crashed right into the wall. It was like 3 feet in front of her.
National championship for what?
Some national championship football game.
The Ohio State
You didn't see
football
it?
team got in a bus wreck?
No, it was like in the stadium. It was on a golf cart.
Oh,
Crashed right into the wall in front of her.
okay, I got you.
You didn't see it?
No.
Oh,
No,
well, Jim will shall find it.
Dave. Dave, can we give Siddick's voice a rest and swap him out for Ruby King tonight?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think
Oh,
did I delete it?
hell.
Fuck, I deleted it.
You deleted what?
Just keep talking.
Oh, okay.
We'll fix this.
So, I was talking to my my employer today or yesterday, He said, "Hey, man, I got good news and I got bad news." And I said, "Okay." He goes, and I already know what it is. I already know what the fucking news is for the bad news is. Because for years, he keeps changing stuff, adjusting my pay scale and shit like that. It's like he's got this number in his head that he thinks we should make. And if we make more than that, he just constantly is trying to get us to a number. It's like, dude, stop. He goes, but on the other hand, I'm raising your salary. I said, I don't live on my salary, dude. That's not what I live for. I live for my fucking commission. So whatever, dude. So
Yeah.
I was not very happy.
What
So-
it is, cuz? It's Ruby King, everybody, cuz. What? I
Ruby
swapped out
sounds
for-
whiter than you.
Yeah, fuck, I can't do Ruby's voice.
I know, because he
I'm too
sounds like a
fucking-
white kid or white guy.
I'm too
Sounds like
hood.
a hyperactive white guy. Oh wait, Mumu Buckaroo. Put Ruby on the board and hey, aren't you in Alaska, Mumu? Are you still waiting for your boat to get fixed? Aren't you missing out on some ability to make money?
Baker.
That was Mumu who sent you the membership, Katie. How are you doing tonight, sweetheart? If you want to join after we talk about Justified or while we're here and you want to laugh with us, you're more than welcome. I'm going to put Ruby King on the board per Mumu Buckaroo, just like Tony is on my board. Per Mumu Buckaroo.
Wow.
So, and out of respect, I'm going to put Ruby up in purple. So, Ruby King,
Out of respect.
respect. Ruby King Buckaroo. That's how he's going up.
Chris, what's
Thanks
not
a lot.
funny?
Thanks a lot, Mumu. That's very generous of you tonight, sir. 131, 25. It's another $20, guys, between this the memberships and the $5. Pretty damn good. Very nice. Purple drank. The Flavorade or Kool-Aid? That's what I want to know. What do we got here? Oh, so it's like a Little League baseball team or something. Okay. Go ahead. Neil.
Ryan J, you deserve it, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Jim, we can't hear you. You're just cussing to nothing.
That fucking wall jumped right out in front of her. Couldn't see it, you know. What, you know, wasn't her fault. No.
wasn't the guy sitting next to her looking down at his phone? See, this is why you cannot be a passenger with a woman and look at your phone if she's driving. I mean, I don't know, man.
But none of these people are paying attention. They should. Anytime you get in the
Ryan
car,
J, you deserve it, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay.
completely takes out the fucking steering. It's gone. The axle's broke. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. It won't move now. It's fucked.
That was the Ohio State football team.
Yeah. Where did she just disappeared? Like she just disappeared. Like oh, it's not my fault. Blame it on someone else.
That's the quarterback.
You know. She's nowhere around. She's like, I didn't see that plane that I flew into with my helicopter.
It did kind of look like him. I mean, her or it or whatever it is.
She fucking shit out of that.
You fucking deserve it.
There's the golf cart. Why does he fucking deserve it?
I don't know. That was somebody yelling something.
That
That
golf
was the
cart didn't
coach.
deserve that. Shit.
Yeah.
That was
What are you
brutal.
gonna do? It's brutal. You know.
So what you do, like yell at her husband and kids, get out, let's go. temporal drivers. I saw somebody, was it Dick last night, talking about women, and when you say look out, they don't look straight ahead, they look to the left and right. That's why they run into people's and they have so many rear end collisions. I think that's a good point. When somebody tells me to look at, I look straight ahead like, fuck, I'm coming right up onto something. So do you want to get into these reviews, Jim?
Sure, we could do that.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes in. We got. By the way, I do have a poll up in the chat for tomorrow's movies.
My poll's
So-
in the chat.
There's 31 people watching. Let's get some votes on this poll for B movie Saturday night. I got Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken of the Dead,
Jesus Christ.
Maximum Overdrive, Frankenhooker, or Toxic Avengers. So let's get some votes on this stuff. And please leave a like or a dislike, guys. Either one is going to help the channel. We got 8 thumbs ups. I can't tell how many thumbs downs, but I can see the thumbs up. So let's get some more in there, guys. let's make the whole world happy that YouTube might promote a video or a live stream. So he left for a second, Jim.
Who?
Oh,
Dr.
he's
Stimmy?
I'm back. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
back. Yeah.
All right. You ready, Jim?
Sure.
This
So
is
this
episode 9.
This was episode 9. What'd you think about episode 9?
Loved it.
Yep.
What about you?
I think it's one of the best episodes of the series, personally. I
I
like the whole interactions with Raylan and that in the RV, and their motorhome, whatever it's called, with Wynn Duffy and them, and
They brought a different side of Tim out in this episode. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, even the boss, Raylan's boss, he was great too. Like, it was all good.
Yeah.
It was all, to me, I loved it. Yeah.
yeah, I think it was a great show, a great episode. I would give it like a 9, personally, but that's my opinion. So
Right.
On his payroll. Oh,
Oh, this is the recap. Yeah.
the recap. Yeah. So
Probably-
this is
I
Oh.
hate that guy. Fuck, I hate that dude.
oh shit.
There you go. That was a begin. Oh,
And I would jump to get Drew. I hit the wrong button.
previously on Justified.
Yeah, so this starts off with Tim is at the apartment in wherever in Lexington or wherever it is where the murders took place, where that the guy
The
with
rehab
the
guy. Yeah.
the guy killed Tim's friend and the drug dealer. And so this is where Tim knows who it is because he said says something about Bagram, and so he knows who it was. This is great too, where this opens up.
idea, right? He had a hunch.
Well,
But
no,
it's-
because he knew who it was. The guy, his friend, had no reason to send him Bagram.
The other guy said he had Bagram lung.
Yeah,
The
the other guy said he had Bagram lung when he saw him. He goes, "Hey, what's up, Boyd Crowder's guy?"
with the coughing and shit.
Yeah, he was coming. He goes, "Oh," he goes, "What's?" And he goes, "Oh, Bagram lung or whatever." And he's like, "Oh," but Tim and that guy, that his friend, were never in Afghanistan. They weren't at Bagram. Tim was in Afghanistan. His friend wasn't. His friend got hurt in Iraq.
Okay.
So he was never in Bagram.
Mumu, I don't like Yellowstone. I never did. I watched a couple episodes. And I was like, this is not for me. I do like that 1873 show better though, or whatever it was. 1889. Or they did the 2 like preview series, Jim, of Yellowstone. Those were good. But I don't know. I get kind of tired of Costner. I'm just saying.
So this opening scene where
They're
fuck is his
transferring
name?
him.
This guy's name, I can't think of his name. Other cop. He doesn't really say much at all ever in this whole series. He's in it quite a bit though.
Oh, the guy on the right. Yeah, the guy on the right.
The cop. He doesn't say much. And then so they're coming out, and then Hunter's like all this stuff going to Supermax, and then And then he sees Raylan. He's like, "What's this? What's this bullshit?" And then
Yep.
Raylan's like, "Hello, Hunter."
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, Raylan's taking his ass.
Well, I mean, you kind of knew, right? Like, you knew that, like, Raylan's everywhere he needs to be, just kind of like Boyd is, right? They're always
Well,
in
no,
the
because
right place.
Raylan knew, because he wanted to find out. Raylan wants to find out who the fuck had him kill. Who hired him? Was it
kill
Crowder?
Armin.
Yeah. Was it fucking the Detroit mob? Was it Drew himself? Who was it? And then this guy is getting his ass chewed out by Art. It's pretty funny. You let Raylan take the guy who just murdered his father? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it was.
We're all going to be fucked if anything happens. Because basically Art's like, if anything happens to this guy, we're all fucked.
We're all fired. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Cynic?
No, I thought it was a great scene.
I did too.
All right,
He said it was a late birthday
for you
present.
later.
Bye, Preston. Nothing in Yellowstone would ever happen in real life. Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, so this is cool. So, Hunter's all in the back, and then, Raylan's going to talk to these people, and then Tim's like, well, I can come give you a hand. I got some poking around I want to do anyway. And he's like, don't worry about it. And his Art's got the locals out looking for you.
Yeah, he's wanting them to, like, he's trying to protect Raylan and help himself. He's trying to give himself an excuse to leave. And I kind of like that, Tim is kind of watching what Raylan does. You're kind of noticing that Tim's picking it up. Like, I know how to work this shit. And it was good. It was good.
Yeah, and this is funny because then Raylan does this whole story about his family and this guy shitting on the lawn and all this other stuff, about the dog was shitting on the lawn. And his mama calls to sit down, so we could hash it out. That's where, hatch it.
Yep.
Cut through the bullshit. And then Duffy's like, yeah, but that still doesn't explain why you have a man in handcuffs in my motor coach. And he's like, well, this is one Hunter Mosley. He might be the last man alive that knows who Drew Thompson is. And then Duffy's like, whoa.
Well, maybe I can help you out with this.
You just maybe leave for a little while. Leave him here with me. I can think of things to do. And
this was a good scene. And it's it's typical of Raylan, a little over the top, but it wasn't too over the top. And
then it's like, this is the guy who
shit,
killed. Tells him that he
backward the show.
Yeah, tells him that he killed Arlo Givens. And then Duffy's like, I had no idea. You have my condolences. And then Raylan's like, you know what? I believe you. So, well, let's take him somewhere else.
Yeah, wait. I could help you, though, Raylan. I can help you.
Yeah, I'm truly sorry for your loss.
So Duffy knows he's screwed now.
Just noodling on some ideas of what to do with Mr. Hunter here. And then here's Boyd coming to buy a house. I didn't really like this.
I didn't like. I didn't like this.
And this just happens to be a house that her mother used to clean.
Yeah.
It's just, it kind of felt like.
And then the realtor was so nice in the beginning. All of a sudden, she came back like a see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, like, she's like, well, we'll pay cash or something. I don't know.
And you can move down the hill where it's a little cheaper, right?
Yeah.
The houses are a little bit more quaint. This is a lot of house to deal with. You'd need help to keep this place clean. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah. What's Cynic? Do you ever talk to people like that when they're buying houses?
Fuck no. Never. No, I'm.
Motherfucker.
Never told somebody there's some lovely starter homes down the hill.
No. Not when a guy's got a briefcase in his hand to do a house search. You're like, oh, I'm not that stupid, Cynic. I'd be like, oh, this guy wants to pay cash.
Yeah, right then and there, I would say, give me 1 second. Let me take your offer to my clients at this moment. Just sit right here. Can I order y'all some Uber Eats? Yo, thirsty, hungry, fuck horny? I don't care what it is.
But hey, let me ask you a question about that, Cynic. In today's market, if I was going to pay cash for a house, they might look at me cross-eyed, right? They don't like that anymore.
Banks don't. Like a lot of
like mortgage, like the people that hold the mortgage.
Yeah, it normally takes you. So now, because they are looking at you cross-eyed, it'll take a week for a cash sale, where normally it would just be literally however long it took you to go
Turnkey,
down
right?
there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean,
Well, I think isn't there? I mean, what's the shortest escrow you can have? Isn't it 7 days?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was gonna say, yeah, you can't. It's minimum escrow 7 days
but why would you
that's
have
not
escrow
how
if
it
you
always
have
used to
paying
be.
cash?
because you still have to get title search and stuff done. You don't just give your guy cash. And it turns out he doesn't own the fucking house.
Yeah, and the whole time that they're doing that, every cash sale I've ever had, you've got a mortgage lender trying to get you to just take a mortgage.
Right.
The whole time they're doing that.
And the bank is pressuring them. They want that mortgage, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but actually, believe it or not, I mean these days, actually, I think it's like 40 to 50% of the home sales are cash purchases.
Really?
It's a lot. It's up.
Yeah, a lot of them are up because of the
Just because,
I don't know.
yeah, just
The Bitcoin
what's
money?
happening. So I'll give you an example, right? Where I live.
well, you get a ton of people coming in from out of country, but with money buying.
What's happening? is
Chinese,
you've got a lot
Russians.
of people up in like New York and out in California and all these places, and they're selling these homes for like $2-3 million, right? Let's just use that as an example.
Sure.
And then you come down here, and for a $2 million house up there will get you. I
A
mean,
$450,000 here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some-
With
something
property.
down there,
Yeah.
depending on the location, right? So let's say you want to move to Fairhope, which is probably the richest area near me. You're going to get somewhere right by the bay, brand stinking new, just built,
hmm
and still have $1 million in the bank.
Yeah. But I gotta ask though, isn't it? Well, Jim, you passed that scene with the car,
Oh,
like when he jumped out of the car, like that was good, dude. That was the guy would rather fucking die than give up the dude. I kind of like that. Like, I'm not telling you, Raylan. I'm not gonna like at this point. Doesn't Raylan have to know? You're not gonna get the information, dude, out of him.
no, he knows he's going to. He wants to take him in front of a bunch of people to see if somebody does something that gives so that Raylan can suss out what's happening. Put people in a room together and see how they act.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because generally speaking,
didn't work out for him, though, did it?
well, that because Duffy didn't have nothing to do with it. But he does end up finding out when he brings them to the people, and then someone opens their mouth. And the guy didn't realize he knew something.
But that
But
was
he did.
Yeah, but that was just happenstance that Raylan put together. It's not like the guy was like, "Oh, I can tell you everything about everything. I know for sure who the guy is."
No one told him who Drew was. It was that
Right.
fact was that the guy knew stuff that nobody knew, like about Hunter and Shelby
Right.
and all these people, and so
Right.
he knew stuff. And then but
But guys-
Shelby was,
This guy was willing to fucking jump in front of a semi truck.
yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, he knows he's going to die anyway.
Well, yeah, he's gonna, whatever,
Yeah.
Supermax, and then
Yeah.
in the words of Arlo Given, I'm trying to knock some goddamn sense into you.
Yeah, whatever. Arlo's a piece of shit. You hate your dad, so why would you quote anything he has to say?
Yeah.
That shit bothers me too. Like, stop. Now, again, this guy didn't know anything, right?
This guy, no, not really. He's just, I think he's just somebody that those other guys were kind of using for whatever reason.
Yeah,
He's got a little bit of money. He's just kind of like friends with some people. It's kind of like kind of like Julio with us.
Right. You hear that, Julio?
And he takes it off, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Boyd
Yeah, it's Boyd, all right.
sitting there wants questions asked. Oh
Uh-huh.
shit,
Then they
And I
jump
don't
right
know-
to this. Yeah, they jump right to the preacher's sister.
Yeah, the preacher's sister comes looking for Ellie Mae, but I don't know I don't know for 100% if is it Ellie Mae? Maybe did Ellie Mae try to contact her from Shelby's house, or
Well,
did
that-
Johnny?
That's why they
Did-
say, that she tried to contact.
Well,
her
she
some
says it, but I'm
way.
saying, but did she? You know what I mean? Like, we don't really know
How
if she
else
did
would
or
she
not.
know?
I
Johnny.
don't. Well, Johnny kind of knows. Johnny got that money, so maybe Johnny did it, or You know,
Yeah, I think you're thinking too much into it. It doesn't really
Alright.
matter. Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's just I like to think into things.
True. So I'm still confused about why they're so scared of what Ellie Mae is going to say to the cops about this.
Because
No,
they're
I
worried
know.
about the murder, which doesn't make a lot
I
of sense
know.
because it was
It's-
self-defense. But
Doesn't make any sense. Plus, the body's gone, dude. Like it's and
well,
how
it's
hard
not
is it
really
to,
gone.
how hard is it to whack Ellie Mae? Like once
Well, they tried and missed.
no, they didn't try hard. I mean, they let a fucking
Well, they sent a junkie and he
heroin
went and got
addict to
high
do
and
it.
she ran away.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. But they think she's dead. So that's why they're
I
like, what's
know what
going
they
on?
think.
And then,
I know what they think, but I just don't think that whatever they tell the cops would stick. Whatever she tells the cops would stick because she's the only witness. It's their word against hers. To this
Yeah.
point. To this point.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, I mean, yeah.
I
So
just
he's got
hate that the
Constable.
sheriff's gone now. I like this guy.
Oh, okay.
It's too bad he's going to be gone.
Well, he's not gone yet. There's still a couple episodes, I think, with him.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah.
Yeah, so this whole thing, she's dead and gone, whatever. Oh,
Now we missed the fact that Johnny gave him up.
no, Johnny gives him up later here. Like he leaves, and then all of a sudden Johnny finds out.
Yeah,
and says,
this is right.
Then Johnny
Boyd-
says he's lying. He's lying to
Boyd
you.
is convinced by this. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Boy, Cynic, they made that hit look like it was good in like 5 seconds, didn't they?
Yeah.
And I've never done it, but I mean, man, if it works that fast, no wonder people fucking do it.
It doesn't work that fast from everything I've seen, but it works pretty quick. I think it's also like,
A psychological thing.
yeah, like if you're addicted to it,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah. And this whole scene, which is
I
Shelby
should-
basically.
I should have known when he said he's going to get in the car with them, Jim,
Mhm.
that who he was. I should have known, like, oh, fuck. Because what reason would he have to get in the car with them? Why wouldn't they split up? But it's kind of cool what happens here at the end. It's fucking pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this blew Raylan's mind, didn't it?
Yeah.
When you don't
No, it's-
remember the story correctly, stupid fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another thing too, is Shelby knows the story, and Chet should have set alarm bells off in Raylan's head that Shelby knew what the fuck, you know what I mean? Knew a lot more about his dad.
Yep. Yeah, like, dude, the dude was like shitting on your mother, and your dad protected her. Like, Raylan's like, what? Harlow? No, Arlo? No way.
Yeah. And so then Johnny, this is where Johnny tells him he's lying. Colt's lying to you. What do you mean? He's like, you better start telling me. And then he sends him and Johnny go to get Colt, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Well, no, Colt shows up. I think he just calls Colt in and he shows up. I think that's what happened.
Colt just shows up
Yeah. He's
after
told- yeah.
his cousin was like, "Hey, you can't trust him."
Right. He got a call or something. So he shows
No,
up.
I think they go or something, and no, see, there they go to get him. See, there's Boyd and Johnny going to get him, and then Johnny's like backtrack talking like, I told you about Devil. I wouldn't betray you. And so they go to look for the girl.
Yeah,
and
but they never found either one of them.
No, they do. Colt is got the girl held at gunpoint, and Tim grubs him with a gun, and then Boyd comes and takes Colt away. See? He'll be right here. He's like, where is she? What do you know about her? Where is she? You've been talking to her or something, and then,
All right.
man, you guys didn't watch this or something.
No, dude. it made more sense in my head that he just showed up because he walked in to the room. Like when he said, like, "What's up, Boyd?" or something, right? Cynic?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seemed like he had just walked in. So whatever.
Yeah, see, Tim's holding him at gunpoint now, and Tim
Yeah.
tells him, you know, like,
Could have shot him.
you know, my friend Mark from the VA, and then basically, we're saying this way to understand is Colt basically confesses to killing him.
Yeah. Yeah. And he pulled his fucking gun out.
You know,
He wants to die.
yeah,
You know this, right?
yeah. And so
He
he's
knows
holding
he's
that
a dead man.
1911.
Yeah.
You know, oh, Miss Cassie, my deepest apologies. I'm just going to take my friend, and you are an officer of the peace, and then to keep peace or something like that. I don't know what the fuck, something, but it just doesn't make.
Why would Tim let him go? He pulled a gun on him.
This doesn't make a lot of sense.
None.
This part of the show. I mean, it does play out the way we want it to, though.
Yeah.
You know. And when this is good because when he walks by, he does a fake little cough.
Mm-hmm.
You know. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get my car." He's like, "Johnny, take it. You and me gonna talk or something." And so then they go back, and you know, and then here's Constable Bob. You know, this is great too. This is where Constable Bob goes over and starts talking to them, and they're basically like, "Get out of here, boy. We waiting. Some boy's gonna come take a hurt on us. We gonna take care of it." They're all drunk with their guns.
They are shit faced.
You know, and then they start giving him shit about being a midget. Midget police is here.
Oh yeah, they said he's a little one. Aim down.
Touch my door again. I'm in my rights to shove this barrel down your fat throat or something. Go play cops and robbers in the mirror. You hear? And so then he's like, "I'll go shove this." So he goes and gets his go bag with his. He's for some reason has a full auto AK. Oh, that's in a minute. He does that. They start laughing at him, and he gets mad, and his feelings are hurt. They say, "Why did you kill your wife?"
What?
Oh yeah,
Bob
You didn't
killed
know
his
that?
wife?
Well, no, Patton Oswalt did.
Oh, you okay? I'm like, what? I didn't hear that in the episode.
No, I'm saying. So here they go, and they're like, "What the hell? Goddamn, Bob!" They're shooting at each other and all this crazy shit, and they're laughing and shooting at him, and then Bob is gonna break out the big guns.
I do love how in this show, Cynic, fucking bourbon bottles are like fucking salt shakers. They're everywhere. Everybody's
Yeah.
got multiple bottles of bourbon. Like Kentucky, water is sweet tea. That's what it
Well,
is.
that's Jack Daniels. That's like, ugh.
And it's Tennessee
I also
bourbon.
like how they always have shootouts and nobody gets in trouble ever.
Yeah, right.
None of these dudes go to jail. What's his name? The Patton Oswalt doesn't go to jail for this. Like they're just having.
Well, technically, Patton Oswalt is a cop, and they're shooting
I
at a
get
cop,
that.
so they should
Well,
go. They should go to jail.
He's a constable, right? Like,
Well, so what? He's got a badge and a gun.
But doesn't he have an illegal gun?
Well,
By the law, not in
Yeah.
real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like how the go bag came in handy though for him.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty cool. Like finally something's gonna work out for him. I
Yeah.
just want to know how long this fucking driveway is. Because this is a pretty long gunfight.
yeah, I
for
know.
them
And they're
to-
hearing the gunshots and stuff, and they're pulling up. So it seems like that was a really like. Well, it's a hunting cabin. Maybe they're coming up a hill. Maybe they can hear it from like far
Maybe.
away. You know.
But if
And
it's a hunting cabin, why would you assume Bob is shooting if there's hunting going on?
Yeah.
fucking.
That face, his look on his face, like holy shit, I'm shooting a gun.
And it's funny too because Raylan rolls up and tells them all to put their guns down and everything, and then Bob goes, "Hey, guys, Bob, put your guns down." He goes, "You too, damn it, Bob."
Yeah, you too,
He's like,
Bob.
well, they started it. They was pushing my buttons.
Yeah, it was good. I like how they have all the skins on the railing.
Dude, I've been to a ton of hunting cabins and
Yeah.
never once have seen that. It's so
Never.
ridiculous.
If I'm not mistaken, too, I think episode 11 is going to be one where Bob actually turns out to be kind of a badass.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's either 11 or 12.
Oh, he wasn't
he proves the point that you only live once. YOLO.
Uh-oh.
Is your hat backwards now after you said that?
YOLO.
Yellow.
YOLO. YOLO.
Yeah.
YOLO.
You know who?
I too am down with the fellow kids.
Yes. No, there's a fucking guy in the episode named YOLO that he kills.
I don't remember.
Jesus.
I just said that.
Well,
I literally just said that. I don't remember that episode.
Yeah.
You never listen to me, Jim. That's why this relationship goes nowhere.
Yeah. You too, Bob. So you got small enough cuffs to fit him, and then he's like, I believe you were shooting too, and this and that. So then they're in there talking, and these guys are like, what? And this is like, should have been easy, clean, sorry, you stood up for me, blah, blah, blah.
This was cool,
Drew.
man. This was actually
cool.
fucking cool. Like,
he's like, what's the plan now? Like, he should have, like, I don't know. He should have had a plan better. He should have fucking took dude with him. You know what I mean? At least he was smart enough to know not to take Raylan's car because they could track Raylan's car.
He's a cop. He knows. Yeah. Like, I like this scene. Like, dude, like, you made me be able to survive here for a long time. Yeah. So,
this guy's like, no, these guys are talking shit about Hunter and Shelby. These guys are great. They helped me out because that kid I beat up, Ollie, whatever his name was, that I remember what I told you I did to him.
Mm-hmm.
You put him in a coma. Yeah. Anyway, Hunter was barely a recruit. He helped me out with my probation and everything, and helped me. And then when they screwed me over when I took the test from state police, Shelby took the heat. Shelby put a word in for me at the academy. Oh, I guess we about cut through all the bullshit now, didn't we? Yeah. Keep an eye on him and put a bullet right in her brain, huh? Yeah, okay, back of the head, yeah. Boy, I don't know. That's what he tells. Then he tells Boyd about how I know Shelby. I talked to Shelby. I was over. What do you mean, our Shelby? Yeah, we went over to talk to him about this, looking for her. And he's like, what? And then Boyd's like, we're going to go see Shelby, because then he figures it out. He's like, oh, Shelby mentioned something about her to me. So Shelby knows something. Shelby slipped up. So then Boyd goes over to Shelby's house, and then he's like, you're goddamn Thompson.
This shit right here is drawn out so much. Well, why didn't you do it in the front? Well, why didn't you do it in the back? Well, I like a 9mm, instead of the 45.
9mm. I don't know that big old 45. I'm a junkie, Boyd. I've been trying to do everything. I talked to Shelby, and I went over to talk to the girl, and then all this stuff. And then someone called me, asked me for money, and they knew about it, and I gave them the money, and then she's vanished. What? Shelby knows Ellie Mae was alive?
I like how Jim reads the lines.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the point, I guess, of this scene was
Shelby.
Yeah.
Shelby.
That air killed the vibe. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that this scene, it takes forever. It's an eternity.
Oh, with Boyd and him going back and forth.
Yeah.
And then I thought that these two are going to hook up. You know what I mean? That's like the first time I saw this, I'm like, oh, these two are going to hook up now? Because it was like this whole weird scene would have been in the car together, and he's rubbing her leg, and then she blows him.
Damn, I missed that part.
Oh,
did you see that part, Cynic?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She blows him. No, I didn't see that part. It's not in there.
Yeah, right here. See? Oh.
Yeah. She is blowing him.
Right now, she's doing it. We're in this together. Oh, yeah. And Boyd tells her, you got to leave.
He needs to tell her to shut the fuck up. Like, quit questioning everything I tell you to do. And she does it all the time.
Yeah. But that's just fun, too. Like, he tells her, and then he sends her to go stay with Limehouse so he can come see Shelby. And then they're all here waiting, and he's like, I am unarmed. And then they're like, all this stuff. And
Yeah, and why did the Stadies let him go?
they didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
They didn't have no charge on him.
He broke into the house.
No, not really.
Yeah, he did. He
No,
broke.
he walked. The door was open.
He doesn't live there.
He's friends with the guy. It's his house. For all they know, they have a special relationship.
That's bullshit, Jim, and you know it.
Yeah.
Fucking sweeping for the goddamn police again. Fucking Jim.
It's good too about the whole thing where
Cop
he's
lover.
telling him something like, I don't suppose any part of that deal is still available. He's like, no, that ship sailed with Drew Thompson. He's like, well, Raylan, if you listen to what your mama told you a little more than what that old crotchety ass Arlo did, you might not turn out all bad, but we both know about that is. And he's like, oh, I did have a nice conversation with Arlo. You know, he told me he loved me and was hoping he's going to see me grow old and all this stuff and wants me to do better and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it was crazy. Sounds like Arlo, all right. What can I say? Yeah.
Jim knows his fucking thing like a goddamn actor knows their play
And
line.
then there was this scene,
I mean,
get
it's a
through.
good show. It's not as good as Jim makes it out to be, though.
So here they are inside talking. This is like right in the beginning. They're talking about all this stuff, which I didn't understand. And then, and then
It's like every time Raylan is around fucking Boyd, he says something and then Boyd gets ahead of him in the fucking game. Like every time. Just shut the fuck up around him, Raylan. Stop talking.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing you're trying to do. Find this motherfucker.
Yeah. There's a good scene too where they're like here he's over at his like I don't understand why he's still at his thing. He should have already been gone. That over at his office. Like, wouldn't that be the first
something?
Yeah, he went to get. I mean, wouldn't that be the first place that he should have went to his office immediately when he left, got the shit and left? But I guess he had to go get Ellie Mae. So he had to go get Ellie Mae and then go to his office. But
where was Ellie Mae?
At his house, supposedly. So then he's driving to leave and everything, and then he decides he's sees a lone wolf and he says, "Oh, I'll take her with me," and then.
Well, there was more than that, Jim.
Well, no, he was telling her she wanted to come with, and he said, "No, you can't." And then he decided he didn't want to be alone, and he liked it when she used to creep into his room when he was asleep, and she would lick his balls and everything. He liked that.
Okay,
So
that's exactly what happened, chat. That's exactly what the show is. Actually, he told the girl, "You don't want this life. You don't want to be on the run. It's not going to be good."
She said she got nothing. Yeah, she got nothing for her here. You might as well be with him.
And then he says, "Well, the other option is get on that fucking bus and go to a coast and don't stop in Tennessee," like he said, like go. And then he did this shit. Now he had baggage. That's what it was. He had baggage now. It sucked. Like, God damn it.
I hate that song.
Yeah, he had baggage. He told her, time to get getting. Then there's a great scene where what the fuck happened?
What'd you do? You lose it. Oh, you muted it. Yeah. Oh, that song will get us fucking hit in a heartbeat. That we played a song last night that got me a fucking copyright hit.
Yeah,
What did we play?
Some old tune. Like I don't remember what it was, Jim, but you got it too, right?
Yep. Yeah. This whole thing I didn't understand where now they're all set up at some airport waiting because they think Shelby knows how to fly and all that, so they're gonna get a plane and they're waiting, and then he comes by and he sees lights on, so he knows there's something weird going on, and then he accuses them of telling the sheriff, did you tell him? He goes, why would we go? He's like, there's other airports, this and that, or there's other places where he could take off from. There's cut off mountaintops that's big enough that you could land a plane on or whatever. And he's like, yeah. And then the deputy guy goes, yeah, but that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's the sheriff's plane's here. He's like, Shelby's got a plane here? It's like, well, why the fuck would you be at an airport if you didn't know he had a plane there?
Exactly, Jim. You're like, what?
He's like, well, I've been here and I asked you about planes. You didn't tell me no guy had planes. He said, well, you asked me if you had criminals, and Shelby ain't no criminal. What am I supposed to know? He's a sheriff.
He does have a point.
Mhm.
He does have a point.
You know, and it's weird too, because then this guy who's the sheriff deputy there, all right, Raylan said something to him about Crestline Pass or something. He's like, you got a roadblock at Crestline Pass? And he's like, what? Crestline Pass? He's like, yeah. He's like, there ain't no Crestline Pass on the map. So this guy that's a fucking deputy there, that's lived there obviously his whole fucking life, doesn't know about some road that Raylan knows about. And Raylan left when he was 17.
Was it 17 when he worked in the mine?
17 or 18 or whatever.
Yeah. Weird, right? Yeah.
Weird.
Since the sheriff's plane's already here, Raylan's like, what, the sheriff's got a plane here? Yeah, up in hangar 2. You didn't say shit about the sheriff's plane. He's like, well, you fucking asked about criminals' planes, not the sheriff.
Yeah. And you would think, well, maybe not. Everybody likes the sheriff.
Yeah. He's like, it ain't on the map. Give me the radio. So Raylan has to tell him that there's some place, Crestline Pass, you know. So then Raylan's over there with what's her face, and then you know this chick, and they're waiting on Art, and then Art shows up just as Raylan's gonna get in the car, and then they start talking about. He's like, oh, and then Raylan, they're talking about something. And he's like, nothing but whore's underwear, and she's like, I got those same underwear in my drawer. And then Raylan's like, wait, that's it. He's with Ellie Mae. We're not looking for Drew. We're not looking for Shelby. We're looking for Drew Thompson. He's with Ellie Mae. Where would they go? And then you know Braylon obviously knows right away where they would go. They're gonna go to Limehouse. Like everybody knows, all of a sudden they're gonna go to Limehouse
Because reasons. Yeah. Like, why wouldn't he go to the airport?
I don't know.
So who would have called Theo?
Yeah, I don't know. Boyd, maybe. I don't know. You know, I have the same pair of panties. You know, and then Art's like, "Oh, we got to get back over here because we're going to talk. We're going to acknowledge how badass this guy is." He pushed Waldo Truth out of plane, and then parachuted into Harlan County with enough cocaine to jumpstart a small country. Got a job in law enforcement twice.
You missed the best line to tell this one.
He's been riding around in a car with you for the past 2 days, and then he ran off with a hooker half his age.
Go ahead, Cynic.
You're missing the cop lady going, I've got the same panties, by the way, talking to Raylan.
I
And
didn't
he-
said that. I already said that. You weren't paying attention.
You were doing a gym.
I was doing a gym. I've been doing a gym for like an hour right now.
She goes,
My bad.
I've got those same panties, by the way.
Clip it.
He said that twice.
Yep. Yeah, he fakes his own death in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, this was awesome when Art was like, we got to give this guy props, man. Like,
Yeah.
and
You know,
and
gets
he
a job in law enforcement, not once, but twice. Are we going to let the stage catch his badass? Or are we going to do it? Yeah, we're on it. No. So she's with over here at Limehouse and doesn't even realize it. And then, you know, where can they go? This and that. So then they start looking for, looking for her. And so then they go find this guy who's kind of crazy. You know. And then they go see Limehouse.
Did you like this episode as much?
No, not really. I would say this episode's a 6-7.
Really?
Yeah.
Thought it was better than that.
Yeah, it's definitely 7.5.
Easy.
Maybe an 8. I don't know. No.
Yeah. And then, this is
maybe
Johnny's calling, Duffy to tell Duffy that it's Drew Thompson. And he's like, oh, but send some people. And he's like, you are my people.
I'm done with people, dude. I got nobody. Yeah. I liked this episode. I thought it was good.
So I
Even
figured you'd send some guys down there. He's like, you are my guys. How are they supposed to find Shelby before the marshals are deployed? I have a man in Harlan U. It's called subcontract. It's how business is done in the 21st century. So get your ass. You want to, your cousin finds Drew Thompson, you're fucked.
And of course he does. Boyd does, of course.
And of course, what's his face already knows everything.
Thanks, Swan.
Yeah, why does he know?
Limehouse already knows everything because he knows everything.
I'm sick of
He's
fucking
like,
Limehouse, bro. I'm fucking
knows
sick
everything.
of Limehouse.
He knows everything. He knows about shrimp kebab, shrimp Creole, shrimp crab cake, shrimp burger, shrimp sauce, shrimp and grits, shrimp and biscuits. He knows about all the shrimp.
Yeah, I don't like him anymore either. It's like, okay.
I got people trying to kill me. He said, well, yeah, Trixie used to do work for me. You got any information for me, girl? He said, no, listen, we don't have differences. He's like, oh, that's because you shot my cousin down.
Yeah.
I know you need money. See, that's the thing. Like, I know you need money because the marshals took all that money from you. So that's what I was like, the marshals took all that money. Like, that sucks. The marshals took all that money.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I need money. You're welcome, Drew. And they take his gun away and hold him hostage. Oh, shit. No, you get me. Oh, this is good. This guy's like, I like this guy, actually, with all the fucking red strings and stuff. And he's a conspiracy theorist dude. He's like all this stuff. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Who is this guy?
This guy that used to run Audrey's before the other guy took over that, he stole Audrey's from him. And
Okay.
So that guy was crazy. So he wants some money or something. Well, it's been a long time, boy. It ain't like we're friends on the Facebook or nothing.
So yeah, this is the guy that they took the bar from, right?
Well, not him. No. The guy that Ava killed. This guy used to run Audrey's before the guy that Ava killed ran Audrey's.
Okay.
He took the whole business from me. Then Boyd holds him down and he gets the drill
or
and starts
whatever.
trying to, he's going to drill his teeth out. And then
Just
all of a sudden,
to find out
Limehouse,
the prostitute used Limehouse for protection.
No, it's Limehouse. She always says she's going to go to Limehouse when I got in trouble. And then, so he calls Ava, and Ava goes, I know they're here. Were you even going to tell me? He's like, what? I don't have to tell you the comings and goings of people in my house.
Yeah.
And she's like, that people out to do me harm. And he's like, she's scared little thing. I don't think she's about to do you no harm whatsoever. And then she comes in, and then she gives her a hug and everything. And she's like, oh, how much for both of them? I know you did what you need to do, and I don't know, but you ain't got nothing to worry about me. And then she means you no harm at all. What you doing?
He says, I never told anybody anything. What are you doing? Never. She's never said a word about it.
Yeah.
So
he's like, just tell me how much, and then we'll buy him, and I'll get a piece of the heroin trade, and then we'll do this, that, and the other thing.
What was it, like a shit ton of money, right?
Yeah. I think they want like $100,000 or $200,000 or $300,000 or whatever it is, and just so happens that's the exact amount Boyd's got.
I thought it was $500K, wasn't it, Cynic?
I think it's $300K each.
Each? Yeah.
Or no, whatever it was, maybe it was $100K or $150,000 or whatever it is. Boyd has the exact amount to get him, and then when he goes to get him, they say you can only have one.
Yeah. And then he has to talk to his lady about it.
Yeah. And she's like, no, take. And he's like, no, we'll get Ellie Mae. We can always make more money, man. But just as that, we get Ellie Mae, and then whatever. And like, no, this guy on Shelby. And so Shelby.
We need the money. We need the money.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ava.
Yeah. Oh, so then he's talking to this guy.
Where's this guy living?
Who? The other guy?
Bald-headed dude.
I don't know where he's at exactly.
He better not
Making
be in
sure-
fucking Michigan because that goddamn helicopter got there fast.
Well, no, I mean they,
No, he
they
was
come on
in
a private
town
jet.
to try to
He
find
might have been in
him, yeah.
town.
Yeah, they
They
never
could've-
they never showed him.
They never
leaving
really
to go
say,
back
but
to Michigan.
they have private planes.
You've got a private plane.
You know, so then this is cool too. This is like perfect timing. That boy's calling him, "Where you at? I told you to stay at the bar." And he's like, "No, I went to go to Audrey's to see if we could find out anything about Ellie Mae for the girls." He said, "What do you do?" He goes, "Oh, don't worry, we found our lost sheep." Ava stumbled into Ava's lap, and then all of a sudden, Boyd has to go, and they're at Nobles, and then just you can't trust Limehouse and stuff, and then just when that happens, the Raylan and what's her face roll in for Johnny to snitch and tell him about Limehouse.
Yeah. Again, here's like I was telling you about whiskeys everywhere on this shelf behind Johnny. I think there's at least 2 bottles of whiskey. Plus, Raylan's pouring him a bottle. It's fucking crazy, or a drink.
Yeah. White flight, and all stuff. And then he wants to get into this and that. And then you know what that is? Mm-hmm. He stole Raylan's girlfriend. He stole my job. Said you didn't get cut in half both shotguns, boy. You got it because you're a shit-heel drug dealer.
Yeah, because you're
Or a petty ass criminal, and that's what petty ass criminals do.
You're like second class criminal, dude. You have
Yeah,
no.
and he's like, secondly, I think Boyd's getting closer to Drew, and if he does that, then he's a made man, and you're shit out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why we're here. We're looking for Ellie Mae, or we're looking for Drew Thompson. Maybe we could do you a favor in the process if you help us out. That's when he tells him about Nobles. So then here Boyd shows up to Nobles, and he's here, and we could do the stuff and give him
Great
the money.
review, Jim.
And we're on our way, and then got a plane, and then he's like, I have this dream about a plane and shit, and all the people in Nobles is on it, and they're flying, and all these things, and it's going alarms and shit, and I gotta save it because all the people I know is on this plane. You know what that means?
Okay, like the whole scene with Johnny just makes Johnny look weak.
Yeah, Johnny is weak. He's a bitch.
Right. It just makes him look weaker and weaker every time he tries to come up with a plan. He's like the negative to Boyd's positive, right? Cynic.
Yeah.
I'm at the controls when all of a sudden something goes terribly wrong.
Okay? Something goes terribly wrong.
Yeah.
Lights is flashing,
Enough of
buzzers
this
sounding,
bullshit. Like, stick to your shrimp selling stuff, dude.
Right? I always wake up before impact sweat.
I just don't know how he finds time to be a butcher,
I'm telling
work a
you,
barbecue place, and
so
sell
you-
shrimp.
Understand? I'm changing the
no.
deal.
And know everything in the fucking holler that's going
Understand.
on. Everything.
Yeah,
Like,
that still doesn't.
why I'm about to do what I'm about to do.
Elson.
oh, dude. Whatever. You're gonna fucking change the deal, and you're gonna make Ava have some fucking
We had a deal.
importance in the deal or in the process.
But she didn't. She wanted to keep a deal with Elston. She was supposed to seal it with a kiss.
Sure. This is part I did not like at all.
We did.
Yeah.
And now I'm changing it.
I'm changing it.
Now, is he changing it out of greed, or is he?
Hell, that ain't
changing it
enough
out
money
of
to purchase
he
no
likes
2
this
live.
girl?
It'll get you one, maybe.
I'm asking you a question, Jim.
What?
Is
Yeah,
he
he needs.
changing-
I think he needs the money. He knows he can get more money.
Yeah.
Once he
Okay.
realized, he thought he didn't know they wanted Ellie. You know what I mean? He thought they just wanted, like,
The cop. Yeah.
yeah, the guy. And he's like, wait a minute, I can get more money because make him take this one and keep the girl. Like, I think he wants to save the girl. Actually,
That's what I asked. Like, I think he wants to save the girl too. Like, he says she's not out to get you, Ava. She
Yeah.
says nothing about you negatively. What the fuck? You bitch. And then
and he's like, she's like, oh, we got this. She ain't said nothing to us yet far, and this and that. Shelby's our future. We can't pass this up.
yeah.
And then I don't understand.
I
Why
actually thought
The
Boyd
girl's
was
like
gonna
telling
go
them to take her instead. Leave him alone. He ain't done nothing to you, and this and that. And they start spitting on him and shit. I
Yeah.
didn't get it.
Cynic, I actually was hoping that he was going to pick the other one because he's Boyd. Like,
Yeah.
And this is where Shelby basically explains everything that happened. Jumped with too much cocaine, broke my legs, and then they took me and and tells about how, I can't believe both your fathers spent their whole lives hiding me because I helped them, got them out of the trailers and into houses. And so it's like they were living like Cynic and then finally got houses and then they betrayed the people.
It was the double wide, damn it.
What?
Never mind. Jesus Christ. What?
It was a double wide.
It was a double wide, Jim.
You saying Arlo Givens is dead? Like neither one of these guys knew Arlo. None of them knew Arlo was dead.
Which is really.
Oh, that's funny too. I forgot
strange.
that was in the beginning of the scene when Raylan had him sitting on the ground in handcuffs.
Mm-hmm.
Raylan, he said something about something about Arlo, and then he's like, "Yeah, I've been meaning to see Arlo. I got to get over to see him." And then Raylan goes, "Oh, you want to see Arlo? Maybe I can arrange a meeting."
Yeah, like as much as Boyd apparently knows all the fucking time, he doesn't know one of his soldiers is dead. That's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. That was stupid.
People, Boyd. Pull them out of trailers, put them in houses.
Yep, see, pull them out of trailers, put them in houses.
Yeah.
And this is another thing I didn't really understand is why Boyd, like this whole thing, like, okay, you take this guy and bring him over here, and
get my money.
And get my money. Why wouldn't you just have them come where you're at? Just sit where you're at. Here's where I am. Come here, right now, where I am.
Another thing, if he was supposed to get the money, why did he run away? Because
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Boyd said, "Make sure you get my money." And as soon as he saw the helicopter, he just started running.
Yeah. But this is another thing too, is wasn't Johnny with Boyd? How does Johnny know where to send them?
Is Johnny the one that called them? That's what I was wondering.
He says, Johnny calls him, said, just look up. He says over here.
How does
drops in one of the fields down off by Gentry Road. Just says, just look up, you'll find them.
Yeah. So, how would fucking Johnny know this?
I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Is fucking Boyd telling Johnny anything? Why does Boyd trust Johnny with any information?
I don't know. Well, that he finds out. He finds out real. I think it's maybe it's next episode or episode after about Johnny betraying him.
No shit. Of course. Yeah. Because he's Boyd.
Mm-hmm. And this is what I did too. Is why he just leaves. He puts the key there and runs away
when he's supposed to get the money.
He's supposed to get the money. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
I'll be right back, fellas.
And the helicopter comes down, and then just as the helicopter comes down, the marshals come pulling up, and they just fly away. Like I would think they would have fought it out with these two marshals.
Thought they had fucking guns up the ass, ready. They want this guy, right? This is their prize.
And then what happened? How did they get another marshal truck? Because it was just Raylan and the girl. Where'd the other truck come from?
Yeah. That's true. Where the fuck did they come from? Especially when nobody knows where that road was. He had to give her directions because it wasn't on the map.
Yeah. So how did the other people find it? Doesn't make a lot of sense, I tell you. The more and more I think about it, this show sucks.
Goddamn Hollywood fucks everything up.
Yeah, they ruin it. Bastards.
Tim, go after him. Rachel, back him up. And then he's like, "You want to tell me everything, or you want to wait till we get out?" He goes, "Well, I think we'll wait to get you out of here alive." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't think you're going to make it out of here alive," and blah, blah, blah. And then, what do you mean we won? Something about, what do you mean we won? We got him. He's like, and then someone says, I think Raylan or someone says, "We got to get out of Harlem alive."
That's the last line of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it ends.
Thanks for coming out. Oh, well, we figured we'd show up.
Yeah.
Anything for Drew Thompson. Yeah, sorry I didn't mention it sooner, you know. Well, what fun would that have been?
Yep.
You get me out of here, I'll give you whatever you want, blah, blah, blah.
Well, he wants them to also go get the girl.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, you got to help me with Melly May. Oh, yeah, we'll get right on that.
We'll get right on that.
You know, and so then this is good scene here too, because they're calling her like he wants him to come meet him, and he knows what happened, that the marshal's got your Thompson. So he's like, tells what's his face about, you got a passport. He's like, what? We need a passport to go to Harlem? He's like, no, to get into Mexico or Canada or whatever. He's like, what? He's like, I don't want to run like a bitch. He's like, well, it's been nice knowing you. I'm sorry to get along with you, whatever.
I thought he was going to kill him.
I thought he was too.
I legit thought he was a dead man. Who wants him down in Harlan? The bald guy?
Nicky Augustine, yeah.
Yeah. But again.
Are you serious? Would you prefer Mexico? And he's like, no, I prefer not to be a bitch.
No, you're going to die.
Well, he's like, well, I'll see if I can get along without you, but, we'll see. Oh.
Like, it's kind of like, he's right. Like, dude, these people have no sympathy. You're dead. Like,
yeah.
We haven't done shit. Got to his car before we can get to him.
Yeah. Got to his car before we can get to him.
So what's next?
Tony knows we got Drew. He's not going to be too happy about that.
What?
Quit playing the sound.
Oh, I wanted to hear their voices, though. I want to hear the line.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
We just got to figure out how to get out of Harlan alive.
We just got to figure out how to get out of Harlan alive.
Credits roll.
Yeah. Well, look at that. Oh, you turned out to be a fucking real piece of shit, though, there, Timothy Oliphant.
Did he?
DEI cocksucker.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's one of them?
He's one of them's.
He's one of them?
Well,
he's one of them Dr. Stimmy people?
Yeah, he's like Dr. Stimulated.
Yeah. Dr. Stimmy.
Thank you for noticing.
Oh, dude, how could I not notice that? That's a beautiful avatar.
I was listening to their album this morning, and I was like, tonight's going to be young Michael Jackson.
Oh, so you were listening to the actual Jackson 5, yeah.
Yeah, their greatest hits. Yeah.
Nice. That's actually the image I want to remember Michael being, like just some innocent kid. Not some weirdo that bleached his skin and slept with white kids.
I like Michael Jackson's image up until the late 80s when he started all that. I like to stop there.
Sure. Absolutely. All right. So, wow. Toxic Avengers. People really want to watch Toxic Avengers. Cynic.
Toxic Avengers is pretty good, man.
Yeah, and Maximum Overdrive's in second, Frankenhooker's in third.
You see this? Fox 15.
What?
Is this real?
Mark, how are you, sir?
Hello.
Wait a minute. Nick Rekieta's talking to the news in Louisiana?
I don't know. Lafayette something. I don't know what this is.
That's what it says.
Lafayette, Louisiana, News 15. Like, I don't know if this is a real... I don't know what the fuck this is. It says KADN.com, News National. I don't know if this is real or not.
Let's see. Well, where's Ruby King? He knows.
This reporter, Will Heron, is somebody who's, like, I seen on YouTube and stuff. It's like TV's Will Heron or something, it says. No. It says on Friday, January 24th, embattled lawyer and YouTube legal analyst Nick Rekieta pleaded guilty.
Station? KADN?
KADN.
Okay.
News 15, Fox 15.
It's a real station.
Is it?
Yep. In Lafayette. Yep.
All right. As part of his deal, all charges against his wife Kayla and their friend April Imaholte, now Anderson, will be dropped. When I asked for Kayla about falling on his sword for the group, he responded, "I'm not falling on any sword. I'm just pleading based on the facts. The recovered illegal substances were mine. They were kept in a safe, which only I could access." Boy, I wouldn't say all that stuff. Anyway, Nick Recato will receive a stay of adjudication, which could possibly wipe the charge from its past if he complies with his probation. It's not possibly. That's exactly what will happen.
Yes. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't do anything to fuck it up, he won't even have a conviction.
If he doesn't show up on B Team Review show before his probation's over, he'll be fine.
No, the term of the probation will be determined by the court following a pre-sentence investigation. April of 2025 is when he's set to be sentenced. He's going to be sentenced in April.
Yeah.
That's irony if
it
I
is.
ever heard it.
These charges came from a raid on his Minnesota home in May of 2024 after a battering ram was used to break down the door of the family's home. Authorities say they found 26 grams of cocaine, pills, and other drug paraphernalia in the master bedroom. Law enforcement added that along with the drugs, a Sig Sauer AR rifle was located under the bed with magazines and loose ammo. Police were alerted to the home after churchgoers reported concerns over child neglect, drug use, and inappropriate relationship with a married couple. See, inappropriate relationship with a married couple is nobody's fucking business anyway. I mean, that's not against the law.
Maybe it is there. Maybe that's the law there.
Aaron and April Multi, regarding what led up to the raid, told me, I made a bunch of poor decisions during that dark part of my life. I've been friends with a fucking retard named Aaron who was gay and liked to suck dicks. What?
Imagine him saying that to a news organization.
Man,
it's terrible.
That's crazy. Yeah. In June of 2024, court documents were leaked regarding a hair fall. I'm not going to read that.
Well, he denies it. He vigorously
Nick answered questions regarding his relationship with April, saying, "April's a dear friend who has too many people talking about her life. I won't add to that." So
that's a good answer. Okay. That's a good answer.
In September, charges were filed in Stearns County by Stearns County attorney against Aaron Imholte for allegedly sending a nude picture to a fellow podcaster, Gino Wisconsin, during a YouTube live stream of someone close to the investigation.
Well, it's stupid, man.
Idiot.
Don't ever send nudes of other people,
especially your ex-wife.
Especially on a live stream.
Especially, not especially. Just don't do it. A girl gave you those in confidence.
That's his ex-wife too. Yeah, or no, it's Nick's wife.
In August, KADN spoke to the owner of the web board, Kiwi Farms, Joshua Moon, who raised money for the release of the body cams. Moon is requesting the May 2024 footage of the raid on their kid at home. Here's the problem. I don't think that's going to come out.
Yeah, why is that not coming out? I mean,
because it's a privacy matter, and there happens to be technically there's no conviction. It's still a pending matter.
And there might be kids on it too.
I'm just saying the court might tell them, well, you got to wait till everything's done.
But
they might have to wait till the probation's over and the case is dismissed.
But there's also kids probably on it too, Jim, and they don't want to show the
kids. That doesn't matter.
I think it does because they're not charged with anything.
Anyway, I don't know. This guy, I don't know. This guy didn't really have very many quotes from Recato or anything.
A pretty short goddamn interview.
Yeah.
Why Louisiana? Well, why
this guy is like, I think this guy might be a Kiwi farmer, Will Heron.
Why?
Because something he's into something, man. I don't know. Something.
You guys see the rack on Lady Rackets?
I was about to fucking bring that up, bro. I was literally about to. No wonder he didn't ever like crash out and leave her, right? Like Jesus Christ, son.
Yeah,
brick house, right?
Yeah, brick house. Oh, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Who gave you the link? Who let you bring the property values down?
The same guy that made him a mod, motherfucker.
Yeah, you didn't have to make me a mod. You didn't have to make me a mod. I was just fucking around in the chat.
All right, I'll take it away right now. Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
Mark, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. Been watching you guys for a while as you were doing your Justified thing and flipping back and forth over to some leftists who are streaming. You know the guys I'm talking about.
Oh,
They
yeah.
Renowned Zero?
Do you know, Dave, that apparently the United States used to be in good standing. And now, since Trump was elected and in office, other countries around the world are laughing at us now because we were so good before, but now we're a laughing stock around the world.
Wait.
Well, I get laughed at. I get laughed at by foreigners all the time. It doesn't matter to me.
Well, Mark, that is the most delusional take ever.
I know, really. How do you get past Biden?
Yeah.
When Biden visited other countries and the other world leaders are leading him off the stage, we weren't being laughed at then?
Didn't he apparently pee his pants in the Vatican or poop his pants in the Vatican? One of those two?
That was the story, yeah. The
they
first
said
year. His first year.
Yeah.
They should have known then that things weren't going well.
I knew they weren't going well on January the 20th. What are you talking about?
Legitimately, how many times did he actually meet with foreign leaders in the 4 years? Like, he didn't do a lot of that.
No, but every time he did, it always made the news, I don't know.
Yeah.
Really weird. It's funny that, their takeaways of the Trump election and where we are right now is that we're a laughing stock, that Trump and Elon Musk are deliberately trying to tank the economy. The economy was great before. Now the economy is going in the toilet. We're all doomed,
You know that since Election Day, that Elon has had a team of people inside the Office of Management and Budget, the personnel department, going through every personnel file.
Really?
Yeah, they took over the computer system basically under Trump's direction for the entire executive branch, basically all the agencies of the federal government, and they're going through line by line, identifying people to fire.
And Elon is really good at this. He brought his
That's
own,
exactly what he did at Twitter.
He brought Tesla people in to Twitter. People he
brought
knew
the same
smart.
group of people in, and they're sleeping in the office from what I've read.
Excellent.
And basically, that's what they've been firing people, and they've just been telling people, you go. But check this out. This is a letter that the office, this is the acting director of the FBI sent this to everybody today. Colleagues, we understand there's a lot of media reporting and rumors surrounding potential changes at FBI. This includes reporting and rumors about actions that very seriously impact our workforce. Consistent with our commitment to share information with you as we receive it, Acting Deputy Director Kiss My Ass and I wanted to provide you with an update. Kissany, whatever the name is. Kiss My Ass would have been better. Late this afternoon, I received a memo from the Acting Deputy Attorney General notifying me that 8 senior FBI executives are to be terminated by specific dates unless these employees have retired beforehand. I have been personally in touch with each of these impacted employees. The memo also directs me to provide by noon on Tuesday, February 4th, the following. All current and former FBI personnel assigned at any time to investigate and or to the investigations and or prosecutions relating to the events that occurred at or near the United States Capitol on January 6th, the United States versus Haniea et al., 24 Mag 432 SDNY, which I think is the Trump case. These lists should include relevant supervisory personnel in the FBI regional offices, field offices, as well as the FBI headquarters. For each employee included in that list, provide the current title, office to which the person is assigned, role in the investigation or prosecution, and the date of last activity relating to the investigation or prosecution. Upon timely receipt of the requested, the memo also directs me to provide by noon after all current and former assigned to any prosecutions. At a time we receive a request information, determine whether any additional personnel actions are necessary. We understand this request encompasses thousands of employees. They're going to fire every FBI agent that worked on January 6th.
Well, and they're going at this really intelligently because you cannot hold a conspiracy together when lots of people are thrown out on the street. Some people are going to talk, guys.
Oh, yeah, people are going to talk. People are going to.
It's not a monolith. These guys are going to roll over on each other.
Chris, Tulsi, Kash Patel has the votes. It's already been confirmed by multiple people that he has the votes. He's only going to lose one, maybe 2 Republicans. So he's going to be confirmed without
any
JD Vance. JD Vance having to break the tie or anything like that. Supposedly, Bobby has the votes too.
Then what the fuck did they take off Thursday night for?
I don't know. But Tulsi is 1 short. Because for whatever reason, Susan Collins and Mitch McConnell are against her, along with another person and someone else. There's like 4 people that are against her.
Well, if we're going to lose anybody, I'd rather lose her over RFK. I want RFK in.
Well, here's the thing: is why wouldn't a couple they're trying to figure out if any Democrats are going to support her or not? Like more than likely, if the thing that Democrats would pull,
she's a traitor to
no, because if Bernie Sanders does not support her nomination,
he's a hypocrite.
He's a giant piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Along with there's several other people that know her. You know what I mean? Like that was another thing too. Like I guess the thing is people these people were putting on a show, but there's a bunch of Democrat senators that actually they know Bobby Kennedy. Like they're friends with them
for decades, dude.
Yeah.
Even Republicans
we're in their weddings friends with them. You know what I mean? Like we're in the wedding.
Yeah. Don't you love politics, Ruby?
No. I don't actually.
Well, they do affect your life whether you like it or not.
Yeah, see, Poland doesn't let people coming into their country uninvited. They had some bad trouble with that in 1939.
Hey, Jim, do you remember that? I think it was the president or whatever he's called in Poland went to either the United Nations or whatever, and he said, we don't have all the problems you have. And he listed off everything, said, because we don't allow illegal immigration into our country.
Well, Doc, that's the problem. There should be no federal unions. These employees should not be protected by a union at all. They should be what's it called, right to work states or right to work positions, and it's at the president's fucking leisure to say, you know what, I don't need you people in this department. This department's out of control. Get the fuck out. But they're protected by unions? No way. That's terrible, Mark. I'm sorry. Doesn't help our country at all because they stay here longer than any people that will ever be elected. A lot of these people.
Yeah.
All that might be going away if they sue Trump. Good. Oh, the Congress is threatening to sue Trump.
Yeah, because he said he's gonna dissolve USAID, which a lot of people are confused when they hear that. They go, USAID, that's US aid. That's all the aid. No. That is an organization that's sole purpose is to advance the whims of either the CIA or the military. That's all it does.
Yeah.
That's all it does. Any coup, anything bad that happens around the world, USAID is involved.
Hey, Jim, what do you know about any Trump orders or whatever that are eliminating any type of medical insurance aid, government like Medicaid?
No, nothing like that happened at all.
All right. So those guys that I was talking about earlier said, yeah, he's eliminated all this aid stuff that, people needing drugs to survive things like AIDS and other things. He's eliminating all of that.
They're delusional. They're delusional.
This is what one friend was having an argument with us the other night about this 60-day stay that Trump put on stuff, right? So he could analyze all the costs, right? That's all he's doing. He's not stopping.
People have purposely done things. It's just like, I don't know if you guys remember during Obama when there was the government shutdown and then they started closing things they weren't supposed to close, just to purposely fuck with people.
Right.
That's what they're doing now. They're purposely, these leftists, and they're exposing themselves. They're all going to get fired and they're going to be out of work. Because
that's what I mean about how intelligent they're doing it. These guys are watching everything.
But these people are exposing themselves. Like somebody decided when he said, it says specifically in the order, it has nothing that is any money going to any U.S. citizen.
Right.
For anything that's for anything for a U.S. citizen is not getting stopped. It's all foreign aid and different stuff. But so they did stupid shit like, we're gonna shut down the portal for Medicaid. It's like, what?
Yeah.
In the Air Force, where it's like, no diversity. So they go, oh, okay, we're not going to teach about the Tuskegee Airmen anymore. It's like, motherfucker, that was not what was said.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they understand that there's a different sheriff
all
in
these
town
people
here.
are going to get fired.
Well, I think that having the intelligence of someone like Elon in there with an organization of people that are anal enough to dig this shit out, just keep going forward. Expose yourself, guys. It's like what we say all the time about the great thing about freedom of speech is people reveal themselves. So assholes say things that are so insane that, thank you. We have freedom of speech so that you will expose yourself so we know you're crazy and nobody's going to listen to you
Just
anymore.
like this fucking retard, the governor of Illinois, signs an executive order saying nobody who participated in January 6th can be hired by the state at all. barred from being employed because of this. Well, there's a law in Illinois that Illinois passed, because Democrats, saying that you can't discriminate in employment. Nobody can discriminate in employment to anyone convicted of any crimes. Criminal history cannot be used to deny a job. It's a law.
Nice.
But so they're saying, oh no, we could bypass that because we could say no, we're going to ignore that law because of these people. Well, fuckhead. There's this thing called the 14th Amendment that you guys like to clap on about all the time. That just has this little thing called, equal protection under the law. So you can't just pick out certain people that you're going to, say the law doesn't apply to.
See, and they turn that around on the right all the time, saying, well, you're trying to get, gays and blah, blah, out of this stuff. No, now you guys are telling on yourselves. You're going to screw up.
I mean, look, I'm not going to
Well, they're not trying to keep you out personally. So don't worry about that. So you're
I mean, if they want to send me to Canada or whatever, because whatever.
It could be worse. They could send you to Australia.
Damn. This guy's fucking retarded.
I would just disappear.
Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff, I think, is really worried that they're going to come after him for all his pedophilia shit that he did with Ed Buck.
He didn't get a pardon.
What?
Did he?
What?
Huh? You don't know who Ed Buck is?
I don't know who any of these people are.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know
Ed Buck. Ed Buck is this big Democrat gay dude in California who used to drug and rape young black boys, and he was best friends with Adam Schiff. So who knows how many times Adam Schiff was participating in these druggings and rapings? Maybe none, maybe all of them. Who knows?
Dipto, give Dave $1,000 and I'll leave the street.
Wait.
Put up or shut up, homeboy.
He was really raping little black boys?
I don't know if you can do $1,000 super chats on YouTube. Can you, Mark?
Just Google Ed Buck, Ruby.
Then give 10 100.
You know what? I have Google. I can do it.
Yeah, pull it up. I'm lazy.
I think the max is 500, right, Mark?
Yeah, I think it's 500 still.
All right, well then give 500, then go to your alt account, Gay Captain Bip.
No, you can do 2 in a row.
Oh, you can only give a max. Okay.
Right.
Go to I call ICE on fraud.
But I do have a Venmo.
I tried, man. I tried to call
right here. See, Edward Bernard Peter Buck is an American convicted felon, Democrat Party donor, former founder of the Meckham Recall Committee. He's also a former model and actor, whatever. Buck led an effort, changed his party affiliation from, he was a Republican, changed to a Democrat. In 2017, he ran for unsuccessful candidate for West City Council of West Hollywood. In 2017, he drugged and raped some men in his house, African Americans, you see. In 2019, Coalition of 50 Civil Rights Leaders called for law enforcement to investigate this matter because he kept drugging people and raping them in his house.
Oh, disgusting.
Was he friends with Bill Cosby?
Yeah. No, he was friends with Adam Schiff. They're real good friends.
Oh.
So see, we'll do this. So we'll go here, and then we'll go, Ed Buck and Adam Schiff.
Looks like you've already searched that a few times.
No, it suggests really well.
See, here you go. See, here's Adam Schiff hanging out at Ed Buck's house with a little black boy.
I've seen this.
What do you think happened there?
Wait,
what do you think happened in this picture?
Stimmy?
Why is Adam Schiff wearing overalls?
Because he wants to be able to just drop them down. Here's Ed Buck. Here's another weirdo. Here's Adam Schiff. You see?
Ruby's in that picture too, but you can't see him because he's below the frame.
What's he doing below the frame? Wait, Ruby, tell us.
He's standing straight up. You just can't see him.
Here's look at this is Ed Buck with Adam Schiff. Here's Ed Buck with Hillary Clinton. Here's Ed Buck with Ted Lieu.
He's a pedo for sure.
Yeah.
Look at him. Oh. You can always tell. You can.
Yeah, it's who you hang out with, people.
I wonder what the limit is on Rumble for super chats or
see,
Rumble.
Here you go. Here's Adam Schiff right here. Here's Adam Schiff with the little black boy that he was clearly molesting.
Is on YouTube.
And here's Adam Schiff still molesting the boy as he got older. And here's Adam Schiff telling Ed Buck about how he was molesting the boy.
Oh, that's a good story. Same kid? Oh my god.
Yep. See?
Never trust
you gotta be real careful, man. Adam Schiff, he's going down.
Or plumbing.
Well, he's been going down for a long
that
time.
was sleeping with the Chinese agent.
That's Swalwell.
Ugh.
Swalwell.
Boy, I can't
so see Adam Schiff, but this idiot's complaining anyway. So I didn't I fucked that up. So He's over here talking shit about. He's over here talking shit.
Talking shit
about, FBI director nominee Kash Patel promised no retribution. The next day, we have this grotesque purge at the FBI. He's not running the FBI. He hasn't been confirmed. He can't do a fucking thing.
Yeah.
Pam Bondi said she would examine all the pardons on a case-by-case basis. Trump gave 1,550 pardons overnight. She's not confirmed either. You guys delayed her confirmation, so how the fuck is she supposed to do anything when she doesn't have the job?
Yeah, they fucked up. That's on them.
Yeah, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck them motherfuckers.
But the price of eggs have not gone down. Damn it. Trump's been in office for forever.
Yeah, there's two plane crashes in 2 days. It's really weird, right?
Well, he said he was going to stop, supporting the air traffic controllers. That must be it. That's it. I mean, Trump screwed up air traffic control. That's why the crashes happened.
I bought a honey bun. I bought a honey bun today. That bitch cost like $2.30 cents.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I remember this shit used to cost like 50 cents.
They were like a 99-cent thing for a long time.
Yeah. Look at here's Elon Musk controlling the government. There's Elon Musk with Obama. Here's Elon Musk with Kamala Harris. Here's Elon Musk with Nancy Pelosi. Here's Elon Musk with Chuck Schumer. Oh wait, that's not Elon. That's that other billionaire, fucking Soros.
Oh, and the funny thing is, they talked about how Trump is surrounding himself with these oligarchs, but it's funny. Only the right-wing billionaires are oligarchs.
I forgot that was young Soros. I was about to say, can we check that guy's early history?
Nah, I didn't buy no grape drink. I don't really like grape drinks, to be honest with you.
Breaking news: President Trump.
You see that DeSantis is trying to make it easier for Florida to deport people pertaining to Trump's rules for deportation, and your fucking state legislator ended the session.
They did some weird shit here. You got to understand, we've got some real rhinos here in Florida, man. A lot of people don't realize it. We got some real shit bags. We should have, we still got some fucked up gun laws in Florida.
Thanks.
Florida's not everything people think it is. There's some real shit bags in Florida.
Well, it's fucking definitely a bunch of blue hairs, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of shit bags.
But it says here's a short version. Governor DeSantis called an emergency special legislative session to pass a bill making it easier for Florida to help the federal government achieve mass deportation. The legislators complained, and when required by law, met. They immediately ended the governor's session and started their own session, the political equivalent of a temper tantrum. They ash-canned the governor's proposed bill and drafted their own. It's terrible. It's worse than terrible. The bill they passed would make it nearly impossible for President Trump to deport anyone, much less the kind of mass deportations needed. The bill is deceptive with the name the Trump Act, suggesting one thing, but would make Florida a sanctuary state in all but name.
I don't trust DeSantis, to tell you the truth.
But there are many reasons why this bill is worse than terrible, but the single worst is that the passed bill would bizarrely move all immigration enforcement under the state's agricultural commissioner. Local law enforcement would be prohibited from talking to ICE. They could only go through the AG commissioner's office, but it gets even worse. The state's current AG commissioner is Wilton Simpson.
Agricultural commissioner, yeah, Wilton Simpson. He's a piece of shit.
Believe me when I tell you he has an awful record on illegal immigration. But rather than get in those weeds, this is not the first problem we've had with Wilton. He was Florida's Senate president between 2020 and 2022, and in 2021. Wilton used his Senate president position to try to undermine all efforts to stop COVID mandates.
Yeah. And we had to fight him like crazy to get the constitutional carry in Florida.
So apparently DeSantis is going to fucking veto the bill.
I hope so.
Trump, Musk suggested sped up return of NASA astronauts, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God.
Who's that? Charlotte Burrows, Obama appointed EEOC commissioner who believes this bitch got fired.
Good.
Yeah.
The
Fire
president's
them all.
families are beginning to awaken to the formidable possibility that Trump knows exactly what he is doing and is setting traps for them to fall
That's
into.
what I was saying. Yes, that's
The
what
New
I was
York
saying.
Times covered the story yesterday under the headline, Trump's firings could bring court cases that expanded his power. The article even mentioned our beloved Miss Fong.
Yeah, as soon as they, because what he's doing is he's setting traps for them to do shit to disobey a directive order. You know what I mean? And then he can fire them for cause. They got to go, and then it's like, no, they didn't. They were just insubordinate, so they're fired.
Yeah. Over the past several days, the president has abruptly fired dozens of officials, if not hundreds of them. The Times, at least, is beginning to detect a figure of rationality emerging from the fog of administrative war. It claims to have uncovered a pattern among Trump's firings of powerful federal actors who thought they were safe. These include the 17 aforementioned inspector generals, including high-heeled Rebel Fong, plus cemented in officials from agencies like the National Labor Relations Board, the Privacy and Civil Liberties Oversight Board, and the EEOC Board. Not all 4 categories include. So, astonishing, Trump's mass firings of top-level commissioners from the NLRB, the Privacy Board, and EEOC were thought to be illegal and impossible. But even more historic and astonishing, Trump has fired so many, it leaves those agencies without quota or quora. They are dead in the water. These now paralyzed agencies literally cannot undermine Trump's agenda, even if they wanted to, for the practical reason that there simply aren't enough commissioners left to vote on anything. They're frozen.
Well, that's good.
That's awesome.
There's some other news though that I don't know. I'm shocked that those guys that Mark was talking about weren't crying about this. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Well, Trump, for whatever reason, the State Department decided to change their. They took the T off of LGBT, and it's just LGB travelers.
I saw that earlier. Yeah.
So they're erasing the T's.
Thank God.
My God, they were right. They were right. They're trying to erase trans people.
Nobody should be more happy than the lesbians, the gays, and the bisexuals.
Yeah.
Those trans.
Speaking of lesbians, gays, and bisexuals, welcome back, Dr. Stimmy.
Yeah, came back. You know,
he was here to protect his people. Come on.
Listen, I think we should erase the T's here too.
If my mouse is on close out my internet, like the little X in the corner. I hit the button and just like disappeared. I was like, son of a bitch.
But this is great information. Everyone should pay attention to this. You know, LGBT travelers can face special challenges abroad. Laws and attitudes in some countries may affect safety and ease of travel. Many countries do not recognize same-sex marriage. Many countries also do not recognize the X gender marker in passports and do not have IT systems at ports of entry that can accept sex markers other than female or male. About 70 countries still consider consensual same-sex relationships a crime. In some countries, these individuals engaged in same-sex relations may face severe punishment. Yeah, they also were supposedly revoked any passport that has an X marker on it or whatever. It's male, female, that's it.
Yep.
Interesting.
So
are they
He's actually protecting these people, dude. He's
telling them, if you go over there with that on there, they might kill you.
Well, some of the letters were showing that it is safer in the Gaza Strip for LGBT people than it is in the states of Texas.
Yeah, no, okay, go there then. I will pay for whoever wants to go there.
Yeah,
and
you won't make it back.
Don't go
that's
there.
The bottom line.
And act straight. Go there and be as fucking gay and stupid and trans as you want to be, and then let me know how that works out.
Yeah, just like Cynic.
And wear your body cam so we can see it in real fucking time.
No, dude, because then they'll get the hard drive on it, find all the like gay sex I've been doing. Like it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Well,
have that happen.
Let's get back to this real quick. I just want to. What is this? So it says, strikingly, none of the abruptly fired officials have yet sued the federal government, even though Trump is trampling on all sorts of precedents, customs, and statutes. Miss Fong merely staged a bizarre mini protest rather than assert her legal rights. All this legal restraint is especially strange considering that in at least one agency, the NLRB, federal law expressly limits the president's ability to fire commissioners, except in very limited circumstances. The Times and the fired officials smelled a Trump trap.
Trump trap.
The prospect of getting dragged into court and alarm times observed may be exactly what Mr. Trump's lawyers are hoping for. What terrified and dismayed the far left Times and its progressive allies was the ghastly prospect that any rulings in the president's favor would establish precedents that would expand presidential power to control the federal government. In other words, Trump is hoping that they all sue him.
Yes.
Well, no, because
Why?
the bottom line is that the president controls the executive branch. The executive branch only exists as the president. It's the president's authority. That's
Right.
it. All
If he
these
challenged-
organizations, they're the president. President can do whatever the fuck they want. Like he's gonna fire the fucking Fed guy and they're gonna say, "Oh, you can't." And he's gonna say, "What do you mean? They're part of the government. They're part of the executive branch. I can fire him."
And as soon as it's challenged to the Supreme Court, the presidential powers get expanded because the Supreme Court's got to say, yes, of course, the president controls
It's
that.
not so much that it's expanded; it's because it's always been that way.
Yeah.
It's just presidents were like, okay, I'll let Congress tell me what I can do. Like the thing where Congress says, oh, we passed the law in 2022 that says you have to give us 30 days notice before you can fire these people. Well, Congress has the president can't order Congress to pass a law, can't say you have to pass this law, can't tell Congress you got to do this or whatever.
Right.
The same way the president can't tell the Supreme Court, Congress can't tell the Supreme Court. They're co-equal branches, so the Congress can't tell the president anything.
Yeah, so they passed the laws as protection. They think that's going to tie him up, but I don't think Trump is worried about being tied up in court.
Well, the Times reporter spoke to the 17 inspector generals, Miss Fong's cohort, and asked them, when are you going to sue the orange man? The depressing answer was, we're not sure. They worry they might be playing into Trump's hands. Several of those officials have discussed filing a lawsuit seeking an injunction and a declaration that their removals were illegal. But such a case would give the Trump administration an opportunity to argue that the statute protecting Inspector General is an unconstitutional constraint on the presidential powers.
Well, Doc, I will tell you that a lot of people say it's not part of the government, but it was established by the government. And according to the Constitution, it has to be part of the government. Because the government is the only people, it's in the Constitution that the government has control over the money.
Yeah. Yep.
So there's a problem. Like this thing saying, oh, it's separate. It's not separate. It is the government.
They tried to make it look that way.
Yeah. They tell people it's not, but it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm actually overjoyed by a lot of this because I think there is a lot more intelligence going on in this term of Trump's presidency than the first. He didn't know what the shit he was doing the first time. He had idiots around him. There seems to be a lot of intelligence going on here.
Well, he's got 4 years to get it done.
Oh, I know. And they're starting so fast.
Yeah. Well, it's too. Like there's this too. The Tennessee Valley Authority CEO Jeff Lyash, the highest paid federal employee with a compensation package of $10.5 million per year, abruptly announced he was retiring Friday, 11 days after Trump returned to office. 11 days after Trump returned to office, and slammed his ridiculous pay and vowed to fire him. Lyash got dodged, a senior administrative official told the Post, referring to Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. We were saying, Elon Musk has had a team of guys inside the
in the White House.
Not in the White House.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
In some administrative building where they have all the government, all the federal employees, basically all the executive branch.
The federal HR, basically.
Yeah, basically federal HR. They've been in there. They were trying to talk shit. Remember they were talking shit. And we go oh, they sent them to an office in this building, blah, blah, blah. I'd give them, no, that's where they wanted to go. That's where the fucking computer systems are, dummies.
Jim, I actually think everybody that works for the federal government that is available for retirement, they should force them into retirement if they can't fire them, just to get those people gone and never replace those positions. Pretty simple answer, right? Hey, unions do it all the time. They give them an early fucking buyout package.
Oh, this is even better.
Right.
So this is better here. So Pete Hegseth in the DOD, is the Secretary of Defense now. So he's put out some notices that memorandum for the Pentagon Press Association, new annual media rotation program. So for over half a century, the Pentagon Press Corps has benefited from working out of individual office space provided and coveted the open office area of the department's top military civilian leaders.
Exactly.
Known as the Correspondence Corridor, this office space loaned to media outlets by the Secretary of Defense stands as a tribute to the importance of the department has long placed on informing the public about military and the projects through peace, strength, and honors many correspondents who put their lives on the line. In many such cases, died while covering our finest while they're in battle. In order to broaden access to the limited space of the Correspondence Corridor to outlets that have not previously enjoyed the privilege and journalistic value of working from physical office space in the Pentagon, beginning February 14th, 2025, the Office of the Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs will implement a new annual media rotation program for those dedicated media spaces. Each year, one outlet from each press medium, print, online, television, radio, that has enjoyed working from the physical office of Pentagon will rotate out of the building to allow a new outlet from the same medium that has not had the unique opportunity to report as a resident member of the Pentagon Press Corps. This year, the following news outlets will begin their rotation by vacating their physical office space effective February 14th, 2025.
And
print,
the
New York Times, the New York Times, TV, NBC News, radio, National Public Radio, online news, Politico, out. In their place will be print, New York Post, TV, One American News Network, radio, Breitbart News Network, online news, Huffington Post News, aka the Huffington Post, which they shouldn't have been Huffington Post News. It should have been like Timcast News or something to really stick it in their ass.
Yeah,
or Daily Wire or something. They should have really stuck it in their ass.
No, that's fine.
Maybe next time,
they
though.
Can't look too jaded, though, dude. Like,
to be clear, the outlets that vacate the spaces loaned to them by the Secretary will remain as full members of the Pentagon Press Corps. They will continue to enjoy the same media access and will be able to attend and cover briefings and be considered for travel with the civilian and military leaders that they have previously. The only change will be giving up their physical workspaces in the building, allowing new outlets to have their turn becoming resident members of the press corps. Yeah, so, and basically those new news outlets automatically get to go on any stuff. When there's trips or anything now, they get to go.
Get a seat on the plane.
Yep, they get a seat on the plane. So,
who is that John acting? So is that the guy acting until the new guy comes in?
No.
Well, it says John Ulya acting. I don't know, but no. This is Pete Hegseth is Secretary of Defense. He was confirmed several days ago.
I was just wondering why it wasn't from him.
Well, he might be acting, whatever. He might be acting as whoever,
or acting like a secretary or whatever. But Trump wanted to rotate all the people in the fucking press room at the White House years ago.
Yeah, and they kept telling him he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Why can't he do that? It's his fucking White House.
And now he can. He could have then too, but now he can. So they better.
Well, they sued. Like he took like somebody's press pass away for being an asshole, and they sued. He said he had to go. He's tired.
Oh, he did.
So,
okay.
Yeah. So check it out. So you got here's Matt Barrs trying to get this guy Crimsel fired.
Wait,
this is in the same vein of what we've been talking about.
Completely like out of left field. Stop it for a second.
I thought that was the same thing. Isn't that a federal thing?
Oh, never mind.
Mumu Buckaroo for $2 says nobody bans Niobe. He's a guest.
Who's Niobe?
Is it Niobe a book?
Niobe's the character.
What is a Niobe?
Well, no, I'm not going to call him Cat Food Larry for a little while. He's really going.
Why is Niobe?
I think he's a great guy.
Fucking God, motherfucker, Jim. Every fucking time.
Dude, he's the only dude. When I go into comic book shops and I'm looking around and I see his comics, it just makes me feel good.
Well,
right. All the comic shops I go to, I see them too.
You know that, right?
Of all the comic shops on all the corners and all the closed down malls in the world I stumble into, I like to see Niobe comics.
But
then I realized I'm high as fuck and didn't actually go to a comic book store.
That's why I'm saying we all need to like rally together, get a hold of a bunch of cat food coupons, so Cat Food Larry can eat, because Antarctic Press is no longer publishing books.
I want to know who Niobe is. What is Niobe's
the guy that crashed out on y'all on CG Church. Larry, Cat Food Larry.
It's a joke. The whole point is we're not recognizing Larry. We're recognizing
Really?
Niobe, right? Like,
Oh,
Niobe's
is
the
that
guest.
what we're doing? I don't know
Yeah.
anything about Niobe.
Yeah. Well, me neither.
I know a Larry and a Nubby.
We don't want to hear about your nubby. No.
No. There's a gentleman named Nubby. He was dubbed
Nubby comes around here. Nubby doesn't do here. So anyway, all right. Well, it's midnight. I'm gonna go.
Well, what?
Yep, time to go. Midnight.
Okay.
That escalated quickly.
I was going to let him read the article, tell him to read the article for Matt now, because I just wanted to read that super chat, but he left us. He gone. Mark, he left us
I'm thinking that Jim is heading over to somebody else's stream, and he's just
he did last night during the middle of my stream. Son of a bitch.
Let's see who's live right now. Let me go through myself.
Stimulate's looking for
Niobe. What's up, dude? Hey, I said you're great. I love your comics, dude. What are you doing? Why are you talking shit? Dude, don't be like that. Come on.
Peace to Fuk Oot Beaches.
I don't know what that means, dude. What are you doing?
Frog Tauni has more clays than this entire cheat. Trying to speak.
Yeah, well, I'm friends with Frog Tony too, buddy. Come on in.
Yeah. So am I.
He's my best friend.
Yeah.
He loves me. He read all my messages last night. We're obviously best friends.
You better not, Jim.
What?
No.
Don't.
No.
What? Don't send who the wig.
Yeah.
You don't.
Don't. I'm not.
Niobe, if I send you the link, do you want to come in?
No. He's not. I don't want him here. It's not his. No.
Oh. Wait,
My
why?
show.
We don't have to
I
be.
don't
We
want him on
don't
my
have to be
show.
a hater.
I'm not a hater. He's a hater. I don't know the man.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. G.
No. I don't need that fucking. I'm here to talk about Justified in politics tonight. Not argue with Niobe comics.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool.
What's this thing you were pulling up, Jim?
It's something about Matt. You can read it. Something about Matt Barr.